It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's time for me to make about 1,000 consecutive concentration checks. It is April the 19th, 2023, session number 48. How's everybody doing?
So good.
That's so good.
Happy to hear it. What happened last time?
Oh,
Let's consult
Lordum.
notes.
Talking with Andreas. Information about Savas. Ah,
I talked to my uncle.
yeah,
Family drama.
yeah, that sums it up.
And then we talked to a turtle briefly.
I never
Yeah.
talked to a turtle.
Yeah,
Right.
my patron. Very
Turtles
cool.
and
In
uncle.
between, but like turtle.
Oh, it's mostly turtles and uncles.
Yeah. Oh, we meet an airship. That was the other big. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
Also that.
I feel like that's important.
Other round.
Yes, we have an airship.
The
In
other
a big
thing.
football-shaped flying platform.
The
Our,
flying saucer.
yeah, our flying saucer.
Yeah.
Andreas beat physics into submission for us.
Uh-huh. The least he could do. On account of all the trauma.
Also, we received
That's a
an
rook
eyeball and a gun.
Yes.
Also true. Boy, you guys just... You know, when you take this stuff out of context, it just really doesn't gel at all, does it?
No,
Yeah.
it's all out of order. Nothing makes sense.
So, you guys were heading to Haven
Yeah.
Oh,
on
yeah.
board the Magic Football. I believe it was probably like evening by the time you talked with Turtle. Am I remembering that correctly?
Sounds about right.
Because you guys went
Yeah.
to Braddock and you spent a
Yeah.
few hours there, and then you went down there. So it's probably like late evening.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Can we
somebody...
sleep and fly?
You can. It just hovers in place as far as you are aware. You don't know if there's an upper bound on how long, based on the relative power of the crystal that's powering it, but a while anyway.
So far.
Good work.
Wow. You're amazing, Dwayne.
Yeah. Where are we going? I can't steer or anything.
That way.
If
Not
you
general
if you
direction.
guys want, you can take a short rest, but somebody will still have to stay up and actually pilot the vessel, which at this point
That's
is, I
Cinder.
believe, just Cinder.
Ooh,
Is
that's
the...
you.
He doesn't need to sleep. He's fine.
Can we just rest on the turtle?
I don't think Turtle's following.
I'm up.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
should
Well, Turtle
we
can't me.
land the saucer on the turtle and then fly to...
I thought we were already like heading that way.
No,
Are
you
we
the
already
last
on
the
our way?
last thing you did was talk to the turtle and then just basically fly up a little bit.
Okay. Well,
Are we expecting problems in Haven?
I mean, it doesn't sound like a good place, but I don't.
I mean, it sounds like all places are shitty here, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up.
And
I
Our-
would like to land on a nearby mountain of Haven and look.
Yeah.
Just thinking for resting purposes and spell purposes.
Yeah. Maybe like outside, like the main.
We could camp on the
Howard-
mountains. Well, wait, but the captain's on their way, isn't she?
Yeah.
But it's gonna take them a couple days. Like I think we'll still
Yeah.
get there before them. So
We could camp near the docks then, and rest. I mean, I don't know how low are you on spells and stuff.
Terrible. Just depends on how things go. I've still got my two biggest, but my lower levels are.
yeah,
I'm
And
looking
by, also, by the by, if one of you two or three, I guess, Millicent, if one of you three want the gun, I'm more than willing to part with it.
I am interested, but I think if anybody should have it, it might be Celeste.
I can try it out. I'm currently, I think I have like 7 more uses of my healing light for this week. So that should be pretty okay. I can try it out, and if it feels like someone else can get better mileage out of it, then I can just.
Yeah.
Give it a thought. I will stay attuned to my goo wand.
Are you sure you don't
Oh,
want the
He
gun?
tried to say.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'll goo him and then you can shoot him easier.
That feels wildly unethical, but okay.
It's a wombo combo.
But effective.
It feels like a
Well,
war crime.
I also just goo people and then Millicent goes after them, so I
That's-
don't. I mean, it's not
That has
any.
been a good combo.
Okay, I'll try out the gun.
Or I
Ethics-
goo
See how
them
it
and then they
goes.
get burned to death by Cinder. I mean,
Ethics
I
have
don't
never
know.
been of concern where the goo wand is involved.
Yeah.
The ethical dilemma of a goo wand. Okay, I'll try this out.
Alright.
I'm not going to ponder that much longer.
I will write you
I mean,
up
Cinder,
some
I
info.
could try to. I could try to pilot it if you want to take turns.
Yeah, I'd also be interested in learning how to fly it. That way we're not just relying on you.
Sure. I'm not the greatest teacher, but we can try.
All right.
I mean, it's just more for redundancy.
No, it's a good idea to have other people fly. I just think we might struggle getting there. But we
you
can
fly
start.
for the first part, and then you stay up the next hour while one of us tries.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that works.
I mean, I guess you're always up.
More or less.
Also,
If one of us fucks it up, then you'll be aware.
Cinder, if I attune to the gun, do you have a free attunement slot to use the rod of absorption that I had on me? It'd probably be helpful on you.
No, but I could ditch my cloak. It's a +1. That's probably my weakest link. Doesn't the rod have a bunch of charges in it right now to use spells out of?
Let me see. I had it written
What
down.
does that do again?
It absorbs spells, and I'm able to.
Like cast on you?
Yeah. Yeah. Rod can absorb up to 50 levels of energy over the course of its existence.
50 levels.
Yeah,
So it's like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And currently the rod has absorbed 10 levels of spells.
40 levels is pretty good.
Well, and also the 10 that it has absorbed is just 10 levels of spell that I can just use. So
Yeah.
that's extra reserves is good.
Like for free?
Yeah. Yeah. For example, you can use 3 levels of spell stored in the rod as a 3rd level spell slot.
I imagine you can only use it up to like levels that you know, or could I just burn a whole bunch of them and upcast something?
You can convert energy stored into spell slots to cast spells you have prepared or no.
But does it have to be a slot? Like if there's 10 charges in there, could I just like upcast the shit out of a fireball if I have that prepared? Like above a level that I'm usually capable of casting?
It's just up to a maximum of 5th level.
Ah, there we go.
There it is.
Be kind of busted otherwise.
It's like, this sounds too
There's
fun.
the limit.
Where's the kicker?
I mean, 5th level's still not bad.
No,
Ah,
it's
yeah.
not bad at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, first level fireball is still pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
granted, you have 2 of those in that rod right now.
Yeah, sure, I will take that. And then I will sit here and figure out how to remove my +1s because I forgot how to do that. I think it's right.
Control.
control.
And, like, you scroll-
mouse wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
I
For
put the item card in chat. I'm not sure if you're able to use it there.
For your saves. Right?
No, just the rod. I just made an effect that just says 10 levels of spell stored currently.
I mean, for Rust. Are you?
so I had a like global modifier on all of my spells. If you click on the little magnifying
Oh.
glass,
Yeah, yeah.
That was where I had it, so I had to remember where that lived. But I found it.
Wowie.
I'll drag this in here. Does it work? Yes.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Now I
Mhm.
have a stick. A magic stick.
Magic sticks.
Well, Cinder, take the wheel.
Okay.
And by that, I mean Dwayne, I guess.
I'm gonna take the Dwayne.
That's weird.
I'm not the one who built it that way.
I don't know if there's a wheel around here or not. I don't know.
Do I need to make airship checks to fly this, or does it just fly?
It'll just go. You can make a check to navigate, though.
I would do that. Is that airship or survival? It doesn't matter. They're the same number. Ah,
Wow.
Good enough. It seems the wind matters a bit less with this style of vessel, but it does still kind of impede your progress a little bit. Did you guys short rest, or you just powering through?
I think they're short resting while I'm flying.
I mean, we're just sitting here.
Yeah, it's not going to take 8 hours to get there.
Hmm. Can I just set it down on like the mountains surrounding and let them finish their short rest?
Yeah. I'd say it takes about 3 or 4 hours for you to kind of reach the outer mountainous region around Haven. You guys realize why this place has its name, because while the sea around is super violent and like full of storms, as you guys kind of go back below the cloud layer here, you see a large, this sort of ring of tall mountains forming a sort of natural windbreak around what you imagine to be like a safer area inside. You imagine it's probably a bit kept safe from the storms of the surrounding region, but you guys don't get to probably the place where you could see the city yet, but you're just kind of on the outer mountainous area.
Can we see where the docks are? Like that would lead.
You
that is
see
for this.
quite a few miles away, so you guys are probably like around the western point of the island, and you can see the docks are pretty much like directly south of Port Iron. There are a number of ships there.
I would like to propose something to the group here, just to get a feel of how Haven is. Perhaps one or two of us could go down that way and talk to some of the people at the docks.
Sure.
We could do that.
Are we expecting them to be assholes?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Haven.
Because if so, maybe Millicent and I, being the ones that don't look normal, would probably not be the ones to walk down and be like, "Hello, people."
Yeah.
Well, but someone with muscles behind me would help, I think.
That's true. I could be bodyguard. I don't have to say anything.
I could also turn into a fucking bug or something and carry me around.
Sure. I could also make a potion of disguise self for you.
I think that would be good if we had a way to have everybody present just in case.
Yeah.
Whichever of those makes the most sense, whatever combination of things. But
We'll start to brew some of those. Let's see. Do I have any of those on hand? Where's my bag? There it is. No, I need to make some. I will work on that tonight.
I could have tuned the hat of disguise, but then I have to drop something relevant.
I can make potions for it.
Yeah. I mean, if we can only make one in the meantime, maybe I could just wrap, like just kind of change up my wrap to just cover more of my face and just cover up my.
And I could use my disguise kit to help that.
If you can only make one, she should take the potion, and I can just turn into a. It can be done
I
in
mean,
5 hours.
True.
But if we can alter her wraps, and I can use my disguise kit to hide some of that,
Yeah.
then you can be present with a potion.
Does disguise self go away if you do something? Like if I were to
No.
cast a spell?
Mm-mm. It just lasts an hour.
Cool.
What could I for DM? What do I have to use herb wise other than my spell slot to make a potion of that?
Let me take a look.
Okay. I do not think I've made one yet, so.
I think basically the way that I've kind of been thinking about it is you use wild sage root to make potions that are helpful for people, and you would use the other, whatever the basic poison one is, to make potions that are bad for people, the hemlock root. So you would probably use sage root for this, but you could also use pretty much any other thing.
Herbalism thing.
Yeah, basically any herb.
Yeah.
And then
Cinder can actually. Cinder, you've been flying and piloting. Mills, maybe you and I could go look for some sage root.
Okay, I can do that. I can.
Can we find a place in the mountains where we would not be in sightline of Haven, and I could put up the fortress?
most definitely, the mountains are very, very large. The range is the piece of the mountain range that you are in extends like 150 miles from east to west. So
Okay, perfect. So we can like scout Haven, and then I'll find a place to land us and put up the fortress for us to rest in while you're doing your potion stuff.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
also, Rook, I would say you could add different ingredients or expend more spell slots to try and make the disguise last longer if you wanted to.
Okay. Celeste and or Cinder, could you look for something that's harder to find that's in mountainous terrains only?
You want me to?
I'll pull out one of my batches of basilisk breath. This will be good to have. It's a poison, so handle with care.
Yeah, we've worked on this before. This is the one of the ones that you had me specifically grow. I've been practicing with it. I
Yes.
have 25 gold's worth that I had been experimenting with.
Oh. Well, hey, since this is its natural terrain, maybe it could,
Yeah, let me
if you can do your thing here with it, that would be fantastic.
Do I need to have a spell prepared to be able to use it as a ritual?
I believe as a druid you do.
For druid, yes.
I get one repair per rest the way we've been doing it, so I will grab locate animals and plants and do that as a ritual.
Okay.
I mean, I could use dragon.
What is the range on that?
Momento.
Because it is a rare one.
5 miles.
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to use that.
Direction and distance, the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles. So I don't find all of it, I just find some. But if it only takes 10 minutes and it's a ritual, I could just ritually cast it, go pick the piece that it found, and then do it again, and do that a few times.
If I just got like I think of what I could use to make it last longer or something like that. Like maybe just a rarer herb or something, or
Yeah, or something like the
Or just more.
Something like Ginkgo brush
Batches?
or milkweed seeds instead of wild sage root, or something that might increase the potency or have a similar effect to what you're looking for.
Alright.
Or you could just try to dump more spell slots in. Or both.
It's true. Alright, well. I'll stick with some basic ones, but if you two could work on that, if, I don't know if you have things that you're planning to do while we're sitting here.
Not really. If you guys needed help with anything, I would help with that. And if you wanted to head down to the docks, we could do that and try to get any information out of them. But I'm not sure how helpful that would be. So.
Yeah.
And I don't really get anything out of actually doing this short rest, so I can just search.
Okay. Mills, you and I can look for the easy herb to find.
Okay.
Do you get wild shades back on a short rest?
Yeah, but I don't have any right. I haven't used any right now since the last one.
You did turn into a bug.
Yeah, but I marked that off when I did it.
Oh,
and
you
it's
rested.
Remarked, so I think we have.
Yeah, you took a few days there. We were working on the airship.
Mm-hmm.
In retrospect, while we took the 2 days working on the airstrip, we probably should have just turned that into a week.
The clock is always ticking.
Alright. Search for herbs.
Alright.
Okay.
Herbs.
Oh, the portent I refresh on a long rest, so I've got this too for a long time. Alright.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good.
Survival, right? Or is this more?
Survival, yes. I thought you said fivel, like the mouse. I was like, what?
Michael goes west.
Yeah. There are no cats in America.
Can I do a nature check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere out there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You do find.
I know what these things are.
Beneath-
Really, Miss, I just wanted the company, but
Oh, okay,
Beneath
I can
the
do
pale
that.
moonlight. Yeah, you could
hold that.
spend the rest kind of searching the immediate vicinity. I'll say for that nat 20 on that, and with Millicent's assistance, you can find I would say probably 25 gold's worth, like a potion's worth.
All right.
This is definitely the region for it. It seems like this is a relatively untouched mountainous region that you guys are kind of, while you're hiking around the general area, making sure that you stay within eyesight of the tower. But there's a lot of wildlife, a lot of plant life, and like there's lots of you see some like mountain goats and some deer and like a couple of like eagles' nests. It seems like
Wow.
nobody has really been here.
You can go hunting for dinner, Millicent.
Meat. I can't wait.
We might as well do that while we're out here.
Yeah, we might as well.
I'll help you. I'll pull out my blowgun.
Just have you guys make survival checks.
Cool. Oh, so close. It's okay. It's reasonable.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say you can bring down a sizable. You can go for a goat or a deer.
Goat meat or deer meat? What do you
Mutton
do?
or venison? I guess mutton is sheep, huh? I don't know what goat meat's called.
Let's go for the deer.
Deer.
That's gonna bug me. What is goat meat called? I guess it's just called goat's meat.
Goat. Yeah. Okay.
Cabrito.
Meat from a goat is usually called Siobhan.
Leg of goat.
CVON.
Well, I don't want the
Well, that's an interesting article.
Siobhan.
Where Whereas everything else just says goat, but one article's like, no. Oh, that is the culinary name. It is a blend of the words for sheep and goat.
Wow.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Right. Well, I don't want the
Listen,
Dimension
ask
20
me that
people.
question, and I'm just like, I've never eaten a goat, and I don't know anybody who has.
All right,
Don't
here
want,
it is. Let's
don't want
go.
the Dimension 20 people coming after us. So yeah, we'll go with the deer. All right. You get a sizable one too.
Yeah.
You can haul back as Rook carries his plants.
Yeah, carry my bag of. Yeah.
Great. All right, let's start the fire.
Okay, can't be very big because we're trying to stay inconspicuous, but
Again, you guys are probably like 100 miles away from the city,
oh,
so
never
you're,
mind.
you're okay.
There's no, you're fine.
All right, fine. Go cut down a tree again.
Yay!
Go find the tree. Plenty of them around. Celeste,
Burn
if you
just a whole ass tree.
Celeste, if you want to attune to the gun, I sent you the description of it in the chat there.
Yep, thank
Burn
you.
the tree and then you throw the deer on top. That's how you
we're
cook.
like a roast.
It's like
thing.
just fucking Minecraft
just
style.
Yeah.
You just light a deer on fire and then it drops cooked
Yeah.
venison steaks.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Cinder's just watching this happen like, for once, I'm glad I can't eat.
I have seasonings.
Do
I'm
you?
making some breakfast. I don't know.
Do you have seasoning?
No, probably not.
It just carries around like a stale jar of ranch
I
dressing.
mean, yeah, right, yeah. I mean,
I
I have
pour my
whatever's in
jar
for
of
its back.
I pour my vial of oil on the body and
There
I
you go.
throw out my torch on it.
You go. Cast locate plants to find some oregano.
Yeah.
Accidentally finds weed instead.
That's
Yeah.
Still
Haitian
vaguely
oregano.
improves. Still vaguely improves the deer.
Yeah, and the scent. Some of the old Peruvian parsley. Yeah, you guys have a nice dinner. You guys eat deer? Those of you who choose to partake, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this is the main food we have. What oil did you use on this, Rook?
I mean, a store brand.
Vegetable oil?
Great value.
You know.
He just like
It
fucking
was.
poured
general
butane
store
on it.
oil.
I was about to say, like, this is for human or
Elf.
for normal consumption, right?
I don't know. It's not labeled.
But where did the lighter fluid come from?
Okay.
Somebody make a
Well,
cooking
they-
check. This is very important.
While they were out searching for
Not
those,
me, right?
if,
Yep,
if
that's
Celeste and I
Millicent.
looked
What's
for
the cooking
the
check?
What was that?
What's the
Ender?
cooking check?
Oh, it'll be like survival.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, I was waiting for Russ to finish his
Okay, go
sentence.
send.
Oh,
Okay.
mine was if we were out while they were out looking for Basilisk's Breath. Is there a roll involved for how much I find with the using the spell?
Didn't you have to like re-prepare it first?
Oh, and I didn't do the fucking short rest, so I would not.
Oh.
This is kind of
Have it.
like light activity that they're partaking in while they rest. So if you want to do a short rest, then you can do that in the morning, and it won't take too long because you're just going to be ritually casting a spell and be like, plant! So if you wanted to partake in a short rest, you certainly could. It would put you behind schedule by a couple hours, but that's it. It would still be like
Rook, would,
mid-morning by the time you were able to set off.
Rook, would you rather me wait until morning and be able to just find you one plant on command, or just go wander around and see what I can find all night?
One plant on command.
Got it.
Yeah, it'll mean that the earliest you can get out of here is like 8 a.m. rather than like 6 a.m. So it's not really going to put you too far behind schedule. I'm considering their plant search and hunting for food as light activity that's not going to interrupt the short rest. So they were kind of doing that over the course of the night. And you can... I can hit this button first. You guys your short rest, and then yeah, you can cast. You can go ahead and just make a wisdom check, just to see like if you can differentiate like quantity when you're locating a specific kind of beast or plant. Yeah, I would say like on like an underhanging cliff face right by your camp, you find a sizable portion of the this sort of bluish, greenish vine with these almost beak-like looking leaves that you could get. With that, another 25 gold's worth.
Of
Here
the
you go.
basilisk.
Yeah, that was what you were looking for, right?
That's what they were looking for.
What were you looking for?
Yep.
Wild sage root.
Oh. I thought you were looking for the basilisk breath as well. My bad.
So I was with the spell. They were looking for sage root.
You
on
were
their
just
own.
looking for sage root. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we wanted the easy shit.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
you
we're
could
the
you could have
easiest.
found another 25 gold's worth of that stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, my bad.
all good.
The rarity is easier on that one, so yeah, you could find more.
Yeah,
That shit's all over the place.
great. Before dawn hits that day, could I use 2 bard spells so
Yeah.
that the eye can just recharge?
Yeah.
Great. I will use 2 healing words.
Also, did the gun have a specific name?
It is just the Rifle of St. Torin.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll use 3 healing words.
Torinn.
There we go.
Thank you.
Now we're all better.
No hit dice required.
That's right.
Here you go, Rook. 50
Wow.
golds of basilisk breath because I found 25, and here's the 25 that I had dried in my backpack.
Okay, thanks. I love it.
And if you wanted to kind of start the potion at the tail end of the rest and then kind of finish it while you guys are flying
Right.
that away direction, you can do that.
That would be appreciated.
Take out your little chemistry erector set.
Mhm.
What are you going to put into it?
I'm just gonna start, since this is the first time I've made this potion, this flavor. I'll just start with just 1 batch of wild sage root and 1 spell slot.
Okay. So I'll have you make a potion check and then a spellcasting check, which will be for you a charisma. Yeah, with that, I'll say you don't get any extra juice or any healing out of it, but you do just get a bare bones, single use, 1 hour disguise self.
All right.
For this first time, I would say that you right now need to decide what the disguise is, and then whoever drinks it will have that be their disguise. You can experiment with it and let people actually choose it for themselves later on, but
All right. Just like as I'm focusing, just okay. Cinder, come here for a second.
Yep.
Since I have this one in mind for you, what would you like to look like?
Remember back when I had the hat and you just gave me a list of generic people?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me the generic human.
All right.
generic human from...
When we had the hat of disguise, Cinder and Rook spent some time, and he was just like,
Yeah, so
Here,
there
this
was,
is-
I believe there was one for each of the major, like,
Yeah.
countries.
I'll make
Oh,
them the Ziltish
oh.
one.
Okay,
Well, should-
generic, Zeltish man.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have done an elf or something. Oh well. I forgot about the politics part of it.
Where did the hat of disguise end up going? Who has that?
I just had
Roger
it in my
have it?
backpack.
Oh, okay. I was like, who did you give that to?
I
It's
was
not
thinking
attuned,
of.
it's just sitting there.
I just make Cinder look like Gale from. Or what's
Gale?
his name? Not Gale. Maybe not Gale. What's the wizard guy from the Dungeons and Dragons game?
Oh shit.
The newer one.
Yeah,
Baldur's-
oh, I think it is. I think it is Gale. Yeah.
Is it Gale?
Yeah, from Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's Gale.
Yeah.
It's called Ceramorphosis. It is to be avoided. I think that is Gale.
Yeah. The same picture that I used for Guildenstern.
Yes. Yeah, that's Gale. That's the boy. That
Okay.
handsome lad.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, he does look vaguely Zeltish, so that works.
I will hand that potion to Cinder.
Okay, you have
Thank
a
you.
potion of Gale.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna add it to my inventory because I'm just gonna use it as soon as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will only last an hour, so you might need to like touch down and then.
Right, yeah. All right. Do we have any particular questions that we think would give us a good idea as to what's... Or should I just wing it? Like normal?
I
Are
mean,
your guild
oh,
friends? Are they still
Huh?
a thing? Are your guild friends that you would like recognize when we traveled around before? Is that still a thing here?
I mean, yeah, because my brother's part of the whole thing. He's Cockroach King, right?
So you should be able to use that probably if you wanted to.
If they are part of the... Yeah.
They'll be around probably. It's a
You
city
certainly
of size.
haven't seen as much of it in this timeline.
Mm.
It does seem like there is a little bit less in terms of, you know, people who are willing to offer services as criminals, and instead people just seem to like do crimes and leave it at that. It's possible you would find some here though, given that what you've heard about it, but it is
I will have all of my stuff on in the appropriate
Okay.
places.
Yeah, from what you've heard about this place, it seems like this was a place where a lot of people who were on depth duty would go to get out of work.
Hmm.
Which made the God's Hold people and the Rise guards rather upset.
Hmm.
So this is, at least, it had a reputation on your side, the little that you'd heard about it, it had a reputation for being a place for criminals. Like most of the depths was.
All right.
do we know how long the Haven teleportation circle was out? Like, has that always been out, or is that just a recent thing?
I believe he said it was like a week or two.
It might have been part of the reason that we were asked to come
I think it was.
take a look.
Well, that part we could kind of go off of and say, hey, I mean, I guess maybe not, because not many people use magic here.
Like, hey, the teleportation circle's out. What's the deal with that?
That could work. As long as
they
it's
are
not
gonna
too weird.
question how we got here if we did not come from a boat.
Is that?
I'll just say that I'm like a wizard or something. I teleported us. I don't know.
That could
Well-
work, or we could just say that someone else did.
Or someone else
Just
did.
dropped
There
us
we go.
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. That way
Also,
we don't have to
aren't we
pretend that
meeting-
we're a wizard.
Aren't we also
Sorry.
meeting the captain and the boat here? Couldn't we just like
Yeah.
Wait.
come with them and say that we're with them?
Yeah, I mean, but we're gonna we're gonna have to like walk down the mountain and then go to the docks and then get onto the ship, right? Or do you
Unless
want
they
to just fly to the ship?
I mean, if we can catch them like before they get to the docks and just like land on the ship, and it's just like this is just a part of the. We just have a weird looking ship. Oh, what are you talking about?
Okay. Well, I'll say, do we want to leave our ship on their ship?
Well, I'm gonna take the crystal with us, so not like
Oh,
the
that's true.
power
Yeah,
up
okay.
after.
I mean,
Oh, that sounds
that's,
great.
that's true, but also people might see something different and be like, I want to take that, even if, or not even take, but
It is.
strip it apart, trying to figure out what it
It
is.
is giant.
It
Yeah.
does. It also seems like it would be a few days walk from the docks to the actual city, from what you can tell based on looking here. These mountain ranges
Oh.
are wide.
We don't want
It's
to do
not-
that.
No, that's fine. That works. That means we can just land when the ship lands and nobody's going to see us anyway.
Also true.
Are the docks going to be like populated, or is this just like, here's a piece of wood to tie your ship to when you come visit Haven?
You can't really see much from here. From what you've heard, it was a place that had some trade going through it, so probably have something of a presence.
Mm. We'll just catch them on the trip. They'll dock, they'll be walking to city, and then we'll just land in the mountains and go with them. Easy.
Okay.
Then it's one less lie that you have to tell, so that we don't have to have quite so many that we could potentially get caught in.
Fine.
We're just with the ship people.
All right. And let's just catch him on the mountain pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's at least head that way.
All right.
Fly the ship, find a spot to land where we can leave it, and then watch the mountain pass until they come through.
Sure. That. You guys can, like, fly across. Easy enough. It's like
I see now.
2 hours. As you make your way that-a-way direction, Celeste and Cinder, you guys have the highest passive?
Yeah.
Likely.
Yeah. You see, like, a billowing cloud of black smoke coming from the center of this clearing where you imagine the city is.
Uh-oh.
What?
They pointed out,
What's wrong?
you could see it as well.
Oh,
You can smell it from here, even.
Whew. That's not good.
So apparently more than just the teleportation circle is down.
Black smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Can we, like, see the city?
Not through the smoke.
Or is it... Okay, but is it similar to a pheromone situation?
No, it's like burning.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like it's going up into the sky.
And we're
Maybe
still
we
like,
shouldn't wait for the captain.
Maybe we should just fly straight there and
Well,
deal with the questions.
yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. Are we rushing to the rescue
If we
of these
land at,
people,
like,
or
a
are we
base of a mountain, how long would it take to walk to Haven?
If you were to go to like the northern part here, probably like an hour.
Let's do, yeah, just out of eyesight, cover up the ship, book it.
Fair enough.
How's that sound?
Okay.
sure.
All right. You guys kind
I
of.
mean, also. No, continue.
You guys can see now that you guys kind of get a little bit lower. The city is pretty sprawling. From what you can see from this distance, lots of buildings, and surrounded on to the south mostly by what looks like a ton of like farmland, more than you have seen here in this timeline at all. Like most of the land has been completely unworkable thanks to the weather, but this place seems to be somewhat shielded from it by the mountains around. So they have a huge amount of farmland to the south, all of which also seems to have burned, or at least a lot of it, to the direct south. You
Like
see,
recently?
yeah, they're still kind of smoldering, like maybe within the last 4 or 5 days. Just kind of blackened. You do see some animals grazing distantly. And as you guys set down, you can see that the smoke seems to be coming from a large building to the east of town.
Like outside of the city limits?
It's probably like on the edge of the city.
I guess
Could
let's go
we-
see what's burning.
Yeah, could we park on that end then instead?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay. And then cover up ship. Hide
And
it.
book.
And book.
You guys sit down. You can see what look like a couple of like longhouses on the northern side of town, like the center north, similar to the ones that you guys, the one that you guys saw at Neustrand that Phoebe's people were apparently staying in. You make your way kind of around after walking for about an hour, just kind of sprinting your way across these kind of grassy plains with the wind kind of battering you. You guys kind of like make your way over there as quickly as you can. The smoke has largely died down. It seems like pretty much the ruins of the building are all that are left here. It looked like maybe some kind of estate or manor from what you can tell. And you can see kind of, weirdly enough, like not a lot of people around that. It doesn't seem like it's drawn much in the way of attention, or if it did, the attention has already passed on. And as you guys kind of make your way into town, I would like you all to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Into the tower, please.
Oh no. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Demons.
Give me 1 second.
Oh. Man.
Demons, this. What level of fuckery is afoot?
I do like being attuned to the eye a bit better now because I thought it was just 3 more first level bard things that I already had, but it was just any bard spells.
Yes.
So that's better. Because I don't have good bard spells. Good bard spells.
I believe that.
Uh-oh.
You guys all just kind of like step into like the city limits, and you're just kind of like have this like little wave of lethargy just kind of pass over you, and then it just goes away.
And anyone else feel weird here?
Touch a little tingle, maybe. This place is weird.
Feel
Can I
great.
look around?
Yeah, make a perception.
Just-
or investigation. Up
Great.
to you.
Should we investigate big building?
Yeah.
You said there weren't many people around. Are there some people around?
You guys can see, Celeste, with your perception, you can see there seems to be like a marble wall built around the premises. Some of it has been destroyed. There is like a gate to the west side of it that kind of leads to the rest of the town. That seems to be like the main entrance to this sort of nice estate. A couple story building, several thousand square feet, you imagine. There's a little gatehouse by the gate on the inside that seems largely intact. But Celeste, your attention is immediately drawn to, kind of as you're approaching, in fact, from the northern side, you see face down in the mud 2 bodies.
Oh wait. There's some bodies there.
Oh,
Bodies.
Yeah. Are we sure they're dead? They're going to attack us.
shall we go check them out?
Might as
Ah.
well.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
I go and poke with my axe.
It doesn't move.
Okay, so the dead.
Flip them over. And...
One of them seems to be an elf, and the other seems to be a silver dragonborn. Both of them dead. The elf is kind of scrawny looking, pretty old on the elf side, as far as elves go. Willowy frame, seems to have like a hammer and tongs at his belt. The dragonborn is tall and slim, silver scaled, long, thin tail, and he seems to have a holy symbol around his neck. Neither of them has any weapons or armor.
Dead how long, and what holy symbol?
Yeah.
Religion check from someone and a medicine check from someone.
I'll look at the holy symbol.
You don't need to make a check. You can recognize the holy symbol of Umberlee when you see it.
Oh, that's the symbol of Umberlee.
As far as yeah, Rook, you don't recognize it, but she just said it. So, as far as Dead How, it looks like they were both strangled. You can see dark marks around the neck. You can see some scales chipped and cracked on the Dragonborn neck. As for how long, let me see. Within the last 6 hours.
Oh, good.
Great. Recently strangled.
Recently strangled.
What are gnarly marks? I was like looking at
Would I be able to go to the
strong.
ruins of the building and do like a firefighter thing and see if I can poke around? Like, it seems pretty familiar as fire. Can I poke around and see like how long ago it started, maybe where and how?
Sure. Go ahead and do an investigation check.
I will
Also,
look for more people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
right,
I'm frantically looking around.
Okay, fire. Fire here was fire.
It does
Ooh,
seem
fire.
like the you can definitely find the source of the fire, which is basically a pile of like pitch-soaked straw that seems to have just been like haphazardly gathered around the northern side of the building, not too far away from those corpses.
So somebody strangled and then definitely intentionally lit this building on fire. This was like almost
That's not
sloppy level of arson.
That's not very nice.
Not at all.
But like, kill the people.
Hmm?
Why kill?
What?
I don't. I don't understand this situation.
I don't know. Shall we head into the town?
Yes.
Do you care to look like anything else?
This will do.
Sounds good.
I mean, I assume I drank the thing and am human currently.
Yeah, I'll say you did it like as you guys were approaching the building.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you have another like 50 minutes, 55 minutes.
Attaboy, Gale. Let's go.
That's the same now.
Doing my best.
You guys make your way into town. You can hear as you guys stroll through, this place sucks. Like there is just mud all over. The buildings are largely decrepit and ramshackle looking. Like it doesn't look like anybody really takes care of anything here. There's just shit in the street, most of it not apparently from an animal. The whole place just generally smells of, well, right now, smoke, which you imagine is kind of nice because it otherwise would likely smell of urine. You can hear shouts, loud shouting from the west side of town, where you guys can make out in the distance on a kind of a small hill what looks like a large, pristine, compared to the rest of the town, temple. But you guys are rather distracted because as you walk through the middle of town, you see a large wooden pole that a body has been nailed to, right through the head. This seems to be a human man in late middle age. He does seem to have like plate armor on and a scabbard at his side, though no weapon in it. And there's still blood kind of down the face that is not completely dry.
Oof.
Wow.
Oh, he got nailed for sure.
He did. Does he have a holy symbol?
He does not, that you can see.
Well,
This feels like there's a lot to unpack.
yeah. Let's go towards those yelling people.
That looks like fun.
Sure. Okay.
I want to hear what they're saying.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
You guys
Also,
hear...
if I see any, sorry,
Go ahead.
if I see any movement, I'm like ready to blast.
Okay. Noted. You guys hear the shouts get louder and louder, and you can see as you're kind of walking through these muddy streets, a lot of people are just kind of hanging out inside, looking out windows, kind of nervously peeking out, and they all kind of look at you guys as you come in and just kind of hide away. The shouting is not necessarily something that you can really make out any individual words in, because it does seem, as you guys kind of approach from the east, to be shaping up to be some kind of conflict. There are stones being tossed, bricks, no weapons, but you can see on the, like, kind of gathered outside the steps of this large columnal temple, there are, to the south and the north side of the road, 2 collected groups of probably somewhere between like 75 and 100 people each. On the northern side, you see what look like people largely wearing kind of leather or padded armor. Some of them armed themselves with like sticks with stones on the end. Some of them just kind of bashing their fists together, angrily shouting across the road. On the other side, you see people not with armor, but there are definitely more of them than the other side. They all seem to be dressed very plainly in muddy and dirty, like, overalls and straw clothing. Or not straw clothing, just like, I can't think of the word, but like cloth, basically. And some of them wearing just like burlap. And some of them are holding like pitchforks or sickles. And some of them are just kind of, when they get particularly rowdy, they'll like chuck a stone across the street at the other side. You can see there seem to be 2 women at the center of this conflict, yelling in each other's faces on either side of the road. One of them on the north side of the road seems to be an elf woman with long red hair in a braid. She seems to be missing her left arm below the elbow, but it doesn't seem to be like a recent injury. Dressed in rather fine clothes, but recently bloodied. On the southern side, with all of the pitchfork-wielding folk, is another elf woman. Copper, kind of darker skin, long, straight brown hair, very angular features. You can see she has a sickle at her belt, but she is not holding it at the moment.
They are currently fighting?
They're just yelling at each other right now. The whole crowd is, but these 2 women are seemingly like leading either side of this.
Can we not make
we
it out
pick up,
yet?
like, yeah, like.
It's not
argument?
really anything. There's a cacophony occurring here. I would say you guys could make perception checks if you want to try and make out the gist of it.
Sure.
25.
Oh, that's all.
Pretty good.
Very good. Yeah. So, the woman on the northern side. Let me see what.
Armored side?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
She seems to be yelling and cursing about somebody named Powell. Calling the other woman, along with the clergy, savages, committing ritual sacrifice. She also gestures up towards the temple, where you can see another figure seemingly nailed to another stake up there, but you can't exactly make out much detail at this distance. The other woman across the street is yelling something about Sursec and cold-blooded murder. And something about, she repeatedly uses the word heathen.
Some sort of religious one.
Wow. Pull out some meat and just start eating. This is entertaining.
I don't know if entertaining would be necessarily the best word for this.
Yeah, rightly say I know what to do about all this. Shall I go approach the two?
Oh, that should be interesting. Go ahead.
Eh, we
Or
probably
even
shouldn't
me.
separate. We probably shouldn't separate.
Seems
I
Like
mean,
I'm with?
I mean, I don't know. Is it worse for just one of us to go? Just a random stranger and then friends behind? I don't know.
We can all go, but I have no intention of saying anything.
That's fine.
We're back up.
1 second, let me check a range on something. How far away from the two figures am I?
Probably at this point, like 50 feet.
Alright.
Has anyone taken note of us yet?
Doesn't seem like it. They seem completely wrapped up in this conflict.
Alright. Can I try to approach, like, without being noticed at first?
You could make a stealth check.
Would this be with advantage? Because
Unless
our
I'm
cloak?
with you,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
probably not gonna be relevant.
I'll say to you, I'll just hang back for the first, like, 10 feet. I'm gonna try something. And then I'm going to approach, either which way.
Okay.
27.
Yeah, nobody seems to notice you, even as you walk like directly between these two crowds. They are like
Alright, I'll
positively frothing.
I'll get within 20 feet of the two head figures. And then out of the eye, I'll cast 2 charm persons on them.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw. 16.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that for them. The woman to the north seems unaffected. The one to the south seems like you have affected her with it.
Alright, great. I'll go on forward. Hold on.
Okay. As you do, you hear the two crowds continue shouting, but the two women just kind of stop and both just like look at you. You can see they're both like looking a little deranged. Neither of them looks like they've had a lot of sleep.
Hello, hello.
Or rest, I guess, because they're elves, but yeah. That one to the south just kind of... Oh, hello.
We're here to help alleviate this situation.
Oh, well, you're welcome to try reasoning with Anaya, but... You see the other woman just kind of, like, looks over at you. Who are you? Never seen you here before?
That's true, that's true. We were sent to help by an outside source, let's say. Listen, you have problems. We're here to help.
Yeah, likely
Hopefully
story.
both sides, but... We'd just like to hear the truth of the situation.
The woman on the south's like, well, I'm willing to hear him out. Yeah, of course you are. You're probably the one that burned down my house.
Me? We literally just got here.
Just kind of looks you over. Are you carrying a weapon?
Is that not allowed here? Again,
No!
I literally just got here.
Of course it's not allowed.
Okay, I just got here. I've always said that.
Just see
I've
the
never
one,
been here, alright?
The woman on the south is like, yes, you've got to be very careful about these sorts of things.
Look, I can go put it away if you want. Will that make you feel more
Both just
comfortable?
kinda, like, look at each other and then... Howell usually handled that. Yes, just go put them somewhere.
Alright, I walk over to Millicent. Can you just put this in your...
Oh, okay. Take out my backpack.
You just hear the other one. That goes for all of you.
Or just all put it in the bag, I suppose.
Uh,
I stuff it in my backpack.
I don't really have a weapon unless they
Yeah,
want me to
yeah.
put
I
away
was
the
like,
rod.
yeah,
I
I
or-
put-
put,
As a
I,
physical
I put the
weapon?
gun and the spear in there, but like,
Okay.
I don't have a visual weapon aside from my quarterstaff, but Cinders is more of a walking stick anyway.
They
I'll leave my
seem
gloves on.
relatively content with that. The woman to the south just seems to be a little bit less deranged now with the charm, but
Okay. I'll walk back to get a bit closer. Just. All right. So things with Powell, things with Sursec. What's happening, guys? I'll just point to the one, the north one. Just let's start with you.
I don't trust you. She's all too friendly with you. You must be on their side. One of those. Just points up at the temple.
I'm not really a religious man.
I don't see your friend over there.
Yeah,
Just
I
seems to
can't
be
travel
like-
in the midst of religion.
Let's hear the woman on the south. Yes, well, she killed the right hand of our leader, Sursec. I found his body.
Oh.
She was yelling at him just earlier yesterday. Caused this whole scene in the square.
I'll just look at that lady. Is that right?
What she will tell you.
Okay.
Well,
Is
first, someone tried to break into my house a few days ago, which Powell thankfully stopped. Then I went and talked to Anster, who works for her. Apparently, somebody stole a necklace or something. I don't know exactly what was going on, but we came here to speak with Naslin, the High Priestess. She wouldn't leave.
Oh. So a lot of names, guys.
There's a lot of moving parts here.
I wrote down some of that. I'm gonna try to use my other spell to charm her again.
Okay. That would drop concentration on the first one there, right? So they would both have to remake it.
It's not concentration.
Really? Oh, that's grand.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Okay. Take another shave. She still succeeds.
Okay.
Anyway, that horrible cretinous high priestess murdered my body man in the streets in cold blood, nailed him up to a stake.
Is that the guy that you're talking about? I was pointing to the one that she was pointing at earlier.
No, that's Jinky. He used to work for my father. I think he still does.
Jinky.
You see there's a little gnome staked up near the temple.
Oh, that's a no, man. That makes more sense.
He worked for my father in the Mason League.
The what?
They're the builders and the craftspeople in town.
Wow, there has been a lot of murder in this past day or two.
All of it perpetrated by these people that she's here to defend. I'm not here to defend them. I'm just here to get revenge on you for killing Sursec. I found his body outside your house. And you had more cause than anyone to want him dead. But I've been here the whole time. Yes, and you just happened to amass a militia around you? Well, they all worked for Powell, didn't they? And where did you get those farmers, huh? They all worked for me. And your little boyfriend.
Is this like a city people versus farm people dispute thing?
I don't know. It's a people trying to murder my friends thing.
Why?
Like specifically your friends?
It seems like
Seems
it.
like there's two group of people here who are both convinced that the other group is murdering their friends because reasons.
I was like, what is your position in this city?
Who are you?
And what is your position in this city?
The one on the north, Anaya. I'm in charge of the Merchants Guild. That's my house that just burnt down.
Oh, that big one out there?
Yes.
Ah.
And
Yeah,
who are the
and-
dead people in front of your house?
I haven't seen any dead people. I've been here.
Oh.
Yes,
There's
well,
two dead people in front of your house.
one of the dead people that I saw. You see, it's again from the south. Oh, I'm Angya, by the way. I'm in charge.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of the agriculture here. And I saw Sursek's body out there, the Dragonborn,
Ah,
Yep.
Silver
because
one?
she killed him, or she sent her little boyfriend to do it. Speaking of, where is he? I assume you're talking about Anster? Yes. I don't
What do
know
they
where
look
he
like?
is. He's a halfling.
we haven't seen a halfling, have we?
No, you haven't.
No.
Amongst those 4 bodies that we see? Okay.
Then who was the other dead guy in front of the house?
I didn't see. I only saw one dead person in front of the house.
There's a second one there right now.
Maybe one of your people want to go check on that.
We're not moving until
Okay,
we.
here, I do have this. I can use silent image at will, so I could just show
Oh.
the body.
You do that. You see Anaya on the north just immediately burst into tears and fall to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's Ralnor. That's her father. Terribly sorry about that, Anaya. But
When was Anaya?
that's the one on the north. She's the
That's
merchant leader.
Merchant leader.
Merchant leader.
But, if that, you found that body near the other one,
Yeah.
Both in front of the burnt house.
I am suddenly less confident that she killed them.
Well, great
Seems
news.
reasonable.
Pack it up, people. We're coming back tomorrow. You see all the farmers just immediately just like stop and then just kind of like, and then just immediately just like sprint back to the south.
Whoa.
What?
They got some
What?
speed on them.
See, Anaya remains just like inconsolable, just like rolling around, bawling. Lots of snot.
Hmm.
See, all the militia
wonder-
people on the north are just kind of like, and then you just hear one of them say, "Open season!" And they all just sprint to the south after the farmers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Should we do something about that?
Assuming they're talking about killing them, probably. What the fuck is wrong with this place?
Let's go back to Millicent. I'll pull out my flamethrower and I'll run after them.
Okay. You see Anya, meanwhile, has, like, taken out a set of spoons and just is sitting on a barrel, just, like, playing them.
The one who was crying inconsolably because her dad died?
No, the other
No.
one.
The other one. The other
Oh,
one.
the
There's
other one.
Angya and Anaya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm hoping with my chain, since I'm a speedy boy. I
Yeah,
can
just go ahead and
head
make an
them off.
intimidation check.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just get in front of the line. And I was like, oh, I'll just...
Yeah, make an intimidation check
I
with
start
advantage.
dancing along to the spoons.
She's just like,
I was like, yeah, vibing with it.
I'm going to go follow.
good enough. I'd say you could get the crowd to disperse, and they're all just like, ah! And they all just kind of like scatter.
Alright. I'll take that. I'll just go back.
You see Millicent dancing to Angia's spoons. Anaya is still rolling around in the mud, just bawling.
Well, they're not gonna go kill all the people because I scared the piss out of them, so...
That's good. We got an explanation, and I am no clearer than I was before.
I don't know if we exactly got an explanation. I don't know if any of that was... I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
We got their version of explanation.
Yeah.
It's not help me.
Hear me out. This entire town is crazy and full of people that want to kill us. How about we just leave?
You just hear
Because our job here is to figure shit out.
You hear Angia with
But they're
the
going
spoons.
to kill us.
Just like, hey, if you're trying to find somebody who murdered people, you could try to track down one of the Stinky Boys.
Stinky
sorry?
boys.
What?
They're like a
Do tell.
local crime group. Cause a
Is
lot of
that
trouble.
Their actual name?
Yeah, don't ask.
Do you know where we can locate them?
Some of them hang out in the dead letter sometimes, but you didn't hear it from me. I guess
Is
I
this
don't
town
have to.
functional?
Guess I don't have to worry
Like-
about her trying to
Boys.
get into the temple. Double
What's
time.
the name of the place? The Dead what?
The dead letter.
Oh. Okay. I'll pull out an instrument and join. It's like, all right, so.
We need to leave. We need to get out of here.
Now hold on.
We're having some fun.
Who is this
I'm
Sursec
not.
guy? One more time.
Sursec was the right hand of what the fuck was her name? Naslin.
Anya?
She was the high priestess in the temple there. I don't know where she is.
Madeline.
Naslin.
Naslin. And is she still alive?
I don't know. If she is, she's probably still in the temple.
Okay. High priestess of.
Umberly.
Okay. Got it.
And effectively,
Well-
you know, person in charge of the city by default.
Oh.
By default. Oh.
Because they're the only ones that are allowed to use weapons or magic.
Okay.
Hey.
Just back up to Celeste. Hey, so if you were to describe what vestments of an Umberly person looks like, what would that be?
I don't know. Evil douchebags?
Yeah.
Waterfall themed. Water themed in general.
Well, yeah. Ocean. Like, just dark
Damn
teals,
evil
dark
douchebag.
blue. Vague, ominous, usually a shit-eating grin. I don't know.
Great. That's all I need. Alright, well, dead letter maybe? Find the Stinky Boys.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Anaya's little halfling boyfriend who works for me. He came to me yesterday, all freaked out. He said he accidentally killed Abel, who was another farmer down south. And I don't know what happened there, but
How do you accidentally kill someone?
who's to say?
Why does this place like killing people? Like, what? Why? Is this normal?
That was an accidental killing.
What is normal, man?
Certainly
It's
not
certainly not.
a person nailed to the post.
Yeah, not this place. This place is everything but.
I'm still on the boat of saying we should just leave. That'd be great.
Cinder, with your passive insight, Millicent and Celeste are both acting kind of weird.
I could tell Millicent was dancing. Yeah.
Still is.
No,
Let's say.
I'm committing. She's lying, I'm committing.
Well, ma'am, this has been a blast, but we're gonna go into the dead letter. In like an hour from now, please try to understand.
Okay.
Celeste, come here.
Please.
Boy, what do you have? What are you doing?
After an
What's
hour,
this?
they will know that they were
No,
remembered.
no, get away from me. I start running away.
You finish talking and you're standing there. You just like look at Millicent dancing. You're just like, okay, and then you turn back and you see Cinder just like running after Celeste.
No, not
What?
even.
Oh,
She
no.
just loved been like reaching out to her, and she
And
took
Celeste
off
just-
just turns to Rook like,
Are you going
You
to
also-
the dead letter?
I'm getting away from people that can kill me.
That's
you
gonna be
also-
pretty hard.
"Are you? Are you not concerned about this? Is this just fine?
Are you
The
talking to me?
city?
Are people being weird? Millicent
Are people?
dancing? Yeah, Millicent. Celeste is running away from me for trying to touch her.
Does
So
she
that
always
is a
do
little
that?
strange.
She's still just like.
Yes, and now that you mention it.
She hits a rock. She just goes right over it. And
What's wrong with Millicent?
she's still
She
dancing.
doesn't seem to register anything that's happening right now.
That's just her way of coping. I don't know.
Your teenage phase.
People have their own ways, alright?
Does Rook also seem off to me?
Not any more than usual.
Okay.
So I just like looking at you. Let's go to the dead letter.
I'm gonna go get Celeste.
I'm assuming that's where she went.
I think she just picked a direction and ran.
Fine, you head to the dead letter. Millicent, can you dance to the dead letter, please?
Okay.
Alright.
Just
I'll go
begins
find it.
sashaying over there.
Yeah, just sashay away.
Yeah, I'll go sprint after Celeste.
Okay, you don't see her immediately. You just kind of like go to like the town square and you see just like very, very badly she's just like standing, like T-posing behind the stake that guy is nailed to. She just like has her hand out.
Boy, where could I find Celeste? Would be quite helpful if the whole gang could get back together again and go to this stinky boy lair. Well, Celeste, if you're out there, I'll just close my eyes. I promise. Here's my flamethrower, my only weapon right now. I lay it down.
So let's make an attack roll with
You can
advantage.
Come on out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah,
I guess you get
advantage.
3. You get 2, right? Because you're level 10. So yeah, you can make 2 attack rolls with advantage because his eyes are closed. So
Sorry,
well, you don't
that
get to
was
just
not what I
roll
meant.
damage.
No, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Just
for
like-
sure if you hit me.
Oh.
And you don't.
Second one.
Okay.
what was that?
Oh, I hit.
You're just like, what the hell was?
Yeah. What the hell? Oh!
She pushes you.
I run away again.
Cinder, you're just like following with this like dancing Millicent, and you just
Do I
see
see Rook get
you see
shot?
Rook get blasted in the face,
Oh, bless.
and then take
I
off
pick
down
up
the
my
street.
flamethrower.
So now are we understanding that things aren't normal?
You can definitely catch up with her with your chain.
Yeah. Well, I'm more shocked than anything. What just happened?
You're
Catch her-
trying to harm. Oh, wait, sorry. Him or.
I'm assuming he ran away again, or
Yeah, I ran away. I thought he caught up with me. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're still
I
there.
will go chase after her now, though.
Okay. You can,
What's going on?
you can catch her a bit up the road.
Hey, what's our problem?
If he does like get close to catching up with me, I would prep another Eldritch Blast.
No, I'm taking my distance right now.
I mean, that's a 120-foot range.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty big range.
That's fair. I would shoot in
I
his
would be
general
ready
direction
to
then.
die.
Okay. So you can action bonus or movement bonus action run and use your action to dodge.
Yeah.
So you can make 2 more Eldritch Blasts with disadvantage.
Alright.
And then I would say you catch up to her at the end of that round. You just kind of bob and weave between the 2 blasts that come your way, and then you reach her.
They both miss. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, that's a wisdom save. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. All right. Okay. I get 10 feet away from her. It was like, Celeste, don't make me do this. And I bring out the goo wand.
No, not that. No.
Don't make me do this. You stand right there and you talk to me.
I use Misty Step.
You just...
Amazing.
So where do you want to go? You guys are kind of in between a cluster of buildings. You seem to be by like a couple of just like stores. There's like what looks like maybe a constabulary.
Is there any like open windows or anything?
Yeah.
Like so, a place I can see into?
Yeah, any of those places you could see into.
Yeah, I'll just go into one of those places.
Or you just like pick a random, pop into
Yep.
like what looks like a general store. You just see Celeste just
I see her.
she disappears.
God.
You can make a perception check, and Celeste, you can make a stealth check.
I would
Oh.
love to. Do you want me to do it in tower or in chat?
Just do it in the chat. It'll be fine.
Okay. -1. Let's go.
Oh.
Roll again.
Okay.
I'll turn to Cinder and be like, I think going on a date. This is an interesting date they're going on.
You just like turn to look. You see him look, and you just
Sure.
kind of duck behind the counter right before he would see you.
What? Celeste! What's happening? I put the goo wand away.
do we eventually catch up to
Yeah.
him with this?
I'm just
Where'd
standing
you
there in
go?
the middle of the street.
He's like standing in the street outside of a couple of stores and the constabulary.
Where,
She basically
where-
stepped away. I don't know where to.
This is becoming inconvenient.
You don't say. I got Eldritched in the face.
Alright, well, before we have to catch her, because apparently that's difficult now,
Yeah.
we'll try dispel magic on Melissa? Although, she's one creature.
And you can't stop dancing now. There is no more music.
Would dispel
Can you
magic
play more
only work
music?
on a spell?
Not anymore.
Or a magical effect.
Oh.
We'll try that. Burn a third before I burn a fifth. I'll dispel magic on Millicent.
Nothing seems to be changed.
Hmm.
You'd be dancing.
Well, I could try restoring them if we think they're crazy, and I think they're crazy.
Well, hers seems manageable right now.
Yeah, well, I could test it on her, but it requires 100 gold of diamond dust.
Oh, I don't
And
have
guess who
that.
has all of our diamonds?
Oh,
nice hug.
You should
You know
go
what?
hug her.
Millicent,
Please
you are
do
still
that.
right. Go give her a hug.
Okay.
That'll fix everything.
Celeste, I think you need a hug right now.
Playing hide and seek, though, Millicent.
Oh. Celeste, where are you? Perception check.
What?
Here's a perception check.
Oh yeah, that means I need to whisper.
Oh my god.
Whoa! You spot her hiding behind a counter at a store.
Okay. Can I like stealth my way like by the store to see?
Make a stealth check. Celeste, make a perception check. Oh my god.
She's still dancing
She's the queen of hide and seek.
while dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just breakdancing her way to the door.
She's just gently breakdancing.
Yeah. I'll like sneak up and then I'll like grapple and like hook her down. Celeste!
No,
You seem to be worried about many things right now. It's like lift her
get
up.
your hands off me. Am I able to do anything about this?
You're technically grappled and restrained right now.
I pull out the goo wand.
No,
Just
no,
do them
not
both.
that.
Just
I'm
put them
doing
together.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
no, no,
Who seems easier to hit?
no.
Well, Celeste is restrained, so you would have advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll do it on her. Yeah.
Anything but that. I'd rather death.
That's so funny.
You just Millicent and Celeste just get
Well,
glued together in a hug, just like
they're just like
a spoon.
nuzzle up.
I will remember this.
I nuzzle. I'm like,
And then you
yes.
just
Don't you feel better now, Celeste?
No, I'm very angry. I was already
Why?
angry. It's worse.
Why
Because you're
were
all
you
trying
angry
to kill me.
before?
just
Why
like
would you think that?
currently just like on the floor right now, with Millicent just like on top of you.
Do you want to learn the way of the rage? I can teach you the way of the rage.
Oh, I'm learning.
Now is not the time to teach the way of the rage.
I put us in a bit of a predicament.
Now we can't get to the backpack with the diamond in it.
Alright, I'll pull out my bottle of whiskey.
I'll go roll over the pile
Yes, we
of
roll
people.
over so that Celeste is on top. Can I just dissolve that portion of the
Just
goo?
melt a little hole.
I mean, her back is up against Millicent right now.
Fuck.
Well, we can free Millicent.
It would free
Oh,
them
wait, but
both.
they're just grouped together, right?
They're kind
Oh,
of
to
just
the
like
floor.
wrapped up.
I'll just keep hugging Celeste.
They're like a fucking
Okay.
pig in a blanket.
Alright, I'll use my
Celeste's
bottle of
little spoon.
whiskey and I'll undissolve. I'll dissolve the goo on Millicent.
Okay.
Millicent, can you just kind of like hold her upright?
Okay.
Why?
Because it's
We
fun.
just need that. We just need those diamonds, Celeste.
Oh, now you're gonna steal my diamonds. Great.
Okay, they're the party's diamonds.
Yes, I am going to
First
steal
of
you.
all.
And I will reach into her bag.
You're gonna steal my shit and then kill me.
Can I find a diamond
Yeah.
in her shit? What do you have in there? Do you have diamond dust?
I had a big fucking 500 gold diamond. I don't have diamond dust.
It's gonna take a while.
What? What's wrong? You got a big diamond right there.
The spell component is dust. Will it just burn the diamond, or could I like?
Good file. Start.
This is gonna take forever.
Why? What's wrong? Oh.
You see Rook just like underneath.
I got it. I got him.
Let's say you
You
guys.
know, maybe instead, how about you just kill me? That'd be quicker, yeah?
No, Celeste, why would you say
No.
that?
So I don't suffer this embarrassment.
I did put a little bit of thought into just knocking out, but we'll do this the right way.
I spend a while
The right way.
shaving diamond dust. Eventually, you have enough.
Alright. I have it.
Give me that. Greater restoration.
Huh?
Celeste, you are cured.
Uh,
Are you
I
done
am
being
Millicent.
weird?
Hmm.
If
Are
you
you
mean,
done running away and shooting at Rook?
yeah, I think so. Unless he does something really stupid, like shoot me with a goo wand again. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I
No, you
don't
deserved a
feel.
goo. You earned one.
Oh,
I know.
right.
I just
Hold
don't
on.
like the embarrassment. I don't feel ultra paranoid anymore about everyone trying to kill me and big powerful bosses trying to kill me. So there's that.
So paranoia is a thing here, and then Millicent is,
Like the opposite of paranoid.
yeah.
So yeah. Thinking about it. Demon devil shit, whatever weird madness that the like gem caused back in Celtic Park.
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the demons.
I mean, yeah, but like, do we have any other things? I'm like, there's like a physical, like visible indicator with the whole gemstone situation. Have we heard about anything else?
No.
Okay.
Haven't heard anything on them.
Well, I'm sorry for my paranoia. Millicent, will you please put me down?
Okay.
Hey,
He's
Millicent,
feeling
how do
better
you
now.
feel right now?
I feel fine. I'm doing great.
Glad to hear it.
Is she still dancing?
A little bit.
That's
Just like, trying to keep it contained.
Would you like to go to the dead letter, Millicent?
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like a fun place.
If there's bad people there, are you fine killing them?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
More fun.
I see no downside to this so far.
here you go, Rook. I'm
He
sorry.
seems very happy. Oh, thank you.
Here's your now 400 gold diamond.
Yeah. I'm saddened that we had to use that, considering our circumstance, but it'll be okay. I certainly hope. Do we want to talk to the priestess in Umberlee's temple, or do we think they're just gonna be assholes, by the way?
I would like to talk to her, but after we talk to the Stinky Boys.
Stinky.
Of course.
I gotta know about the Stinky Boys.
We're prioritizing the Stinky Boys. Okay, we got
Does
talking
that
to Stinky
surprise
Boys.
you in even the slightest?
No, not at all. I'm just reeling from today and being an asshole for part of it, so I am sorry about that, but I had no control over it.
It's fine.
Yep.
I pelted you in the face with an eldritch blast work.
Yep, I didn't much care for that.
I can tell.
But Rook can also be the last person to complain about being hurt by you when crazy.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Believe me, I get it.
You did
That's-
twice.
I did. Anyways,
Anyway,
Stinky Boys.
Stinky boys.
Stinky Boys.
Stinky.
You guys head over to the center of town where you imagine the dead letter is. See a couple of taverns, but you do see one named the Dead Letter. This is a very modest establishment with like a bar along the right wall. You can see kind of saloon style doors as you go in. Lots of like overturned stools and tables. You can see face down on the floor in the middle of the room their body.
Isn't this a fun place? Look at all these dead bodies everywhere.
Is
It's
there
a
any
terrible place.
people in here?
Not that you can see.
Let's go over to the body. Give it a look over.
Alright. Seems to be a human man. Bald, with like a red pointed goatee. You can see he has a number of triple bands on his person that seem to indicate that to you, Rook, that he was a burglar. And he also seems to have been strangled.
A lot of strangulation going on.
Great. This clarifies nothing.
Yeah.
Um, Gonna look around the building and see if there's any like secret hatches or something like that to go somewhere else in here, maybe.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
After you kind of poke around for a few minutes, you do see underneath a keg in the corner of the room there does seem to be a hatch.
It's a hatch over here.
Hmm.
Hopefully leading to stinky boys. Shall I?
Oh, sure.
Alright, Millicent's got it.
Oh, that was
I open
fast.
it.
You see a ladder that goes down.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Kind of takes you to like
After you, Millicent.
a small room that just kind of seems to be like a bunk. There are a handful of like cots down here, kind of some hammocks that hang between the walls at the back. You can see there seem to be two figures in two of the beds in the far corner. It seems to be one male, one female.
Someone's having a slumber party here.
Are they sleeping right now?
They seem to
Do
be.
they appear to be sleeping or strangled?
They seem to be asleep. They seem
Great.
battered.
Do we feel like they might fight us when they wake up?
Hmm.
Potentially.
I feel like
Probably.
you would
Everybody else
want-
here's... That checks out.
Shall I just goo them and then we talk?
I mean, I feel like if it's gonna result in the goo one, we might as well just wake him up first anyhow, instead of just doing that.
Alright,
But-
fine. Ah. Well. Hold on. Alright, I'll just go over to one of them.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
just-
see there was a man, probably in his mid-30s, human. Got kind of buzzed blonde hair. And then the woman looks remarkably similar to him, also human. Also mid-30s, short, curly blonde hair.
I'll just take my big old sword out and I'll just tap the man and pull it back a bit to try to wake him up.
You just hear it's like, ugh,
Hello.
hi.
We just like a little talk, please. I'm assuming that you're the stinky boys.
It depends who's asking.
Look, I
Apparently,
got
yes.
sort of
Oh,
my
yeah.
own bands.
Yeah, sure. What can we do for you?
Are we gonna be? Can we be cool?
Yeah. Hey.
Alright.
You just hear him, just kind of like, hey Tabitha, we got a friend. You're just like, huh? Oh, hi.
Hello.
They both look pretty battered.
Hey, I don't imagine that you have another stinky boy that is bald and has a goatee, do you?
Oh, Dario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with him?
Yeah, I have some unfortunate news for you.
Oh no. You just see
Yeah,
him
I'm
just
afraid
kind of
so.
like absently just kind of like check his pocket, and then
Right.
he immediately like lunges at you
Whoa! Why? Why today?
and make an attack roll.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
He just immediately grabs at your throat and just starts.
Ah! Please! I thought we'd be cool!
You see the woman just kind of sits up abruptly and just kind of like gets between you guys and the rest of you in the corner of the room.
Millicent, can you do the thing that you do?
Oh, okay. Grab my axe. I'm ready. Just like run in. Try to like separate it.
Okay. Just make a. What would this be? Make a wisdom check for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I would say you just kind of like push the woman aside and you just slice this guy's arms clean off.
That's fine.
And he just like ah! And just like sprays blood all over the walls around you. And then he just kind of goes unconscious on the ground. As Rook, you're just left there with these two hands around your neck.
Listen,
hand?
what the fuck? Oh, don't say that.
You see the woman just kind of
Alright,
like
now I'm gonna-
eyes go wide, and then she just like sprints towards the ladder.
Sit down.
No.
Sit down or you die.
I take off the hands off his throat.
She's gonna keep pushing. She's gonna keep going.
I'm gonna just throw an Eldritch Blast at her then, like on the top of the ladder, if anything.
Okay. You attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit her. You just kind of like you actually roll damage.
Sure. Wow, that was a very.
Oh, my-
That kills her.
Oh
As
God!
you're just and so she just kind of like falls to the floor and then just
What the fuck?
And then the second blast.
Can I?
yeah. Yeah, he's dead too.
Oh,
Damn it, I was gonna see if I could stabilize him.
They
Hey.
were both already really low and they were resting, and then his arms got lopped off.
I didn't intend to kill her. Why doesn't that work that well when we're actually in combat? Whatever.
Once
Millicent's
again,
just
nothing's
playing with arms.
clarified.
Millicent!
Millicent, can you check that guy's pocket with your new hands? I'll be right back.
Sure. Like,
I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna check the other guy.
Okay.
Drag him down here.
Go
Okay.
Both make investigation checks.
I could help one of them as well.
I already have advantage.
Oh, guide Millicent. Because I feel like her check with somebody else's hands is gonna need to be higher.
That'd be good.
Wow.
Very good.
All right, just a moment. All right, you on the guy upstairs, you don't find anything, but it seems like somebody, based on what you can tell, it seems like somebody already may have taken something off of him. Like his pockets have already been like turned out. On the two down there, on the woman, you just find a note that just says, "Grab supplies, keep it brief," and it's signed Phoebe. Sorry, yeah, Phoebe.
Can I tell, maybe with the same investigation, if anybody, signs of people leaving the body or something? I don't know.
Not that you can tell.
Yeah.
There wasn't any blood necessarily involved in the murder here. He seems like he was strangled, like everybody else.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just roll the body over to the pit and I'll just dump it down.
Okay, just
There you go.
Thank you. I mostly just don't want to have another fucking conversation about, oh my god, somebody died.
The town that
Yeah,
keeps
maybe I-
stealing things.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that.
There was no way we could know they would go fucking ballistic when you did, so, oh well.
How many cots are down there?
Like
I
8.
count. A lot. More than these 3. 8.
Great. Maybe there's more stinky boys.
Can I do perception and like, or look around to see if there's any other like places they can go around here, aside from like the hidden like basement area?
You can do a investigation or perception.
Okay, I'll do the investigate do the perception.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few exits on the upper floor, like on the ground floor, to just go to either side, like alleyways on either side. But there's nothing, like no other like secret areas. It doesn't seem like, or doors.
We could like wait here for an hour and see if anyone else shows up.
We
I
could.
don't know.
Do we think that guy was the one who was doing the strangling, or is that just something that's the town is afflicted with a fondness for strangulation?
Well, he seemed like he didn't know that his friend up here was strangled. So I think maybe the latter. I mean, they don't carry weapons, right? So
Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
So it's strangle
Okay.
or nothing.
wait here for an hour or so, or we could go talk to Naslin. And maybe she won't strangle us. Maybe she'll stab us instead, because they have weapons.
And magic. I'm like making poses
And
with my
magic.
hands and the guy like just putting in weird, funny poses. Those are disgusting.
Just please put those down.
She's making art. Leave her alone.
Please, we'll get her some clay later, but not this.
Alright, Millicent, we'll get you some clay later.
Okay.
I feel like the priestess of Umberly has to know something.
What?
They're the only ones that can use magic for the first starters. Like, I'd imagine if anyone didn't come up with madness, it might be her.
You
That
can
being
use magic
said,
and you went mad.
well, I mean, yeah, but like, if no one else is allowed to practice magic in town, she'd at least have a fighting chance if she studied for, or have some kind of protection on herself or something.
But what if
Or
she
you can-
is crazy?
Well, then we're back to square one.
Remind me again. How do I say this without sounding evil? Why do
Why
we
we're
give a
doing this?
shit about Haven?
Because we told the guy that we do it.
Maybe there's
And
also
also-
demons. Are we
What?
supposed to stop all the demons, right?
We told him we'd figure out what's
We
going
didn't
on
do it.
here.
Well, that and also if we need to take care of the demon situation, Haven's part of the problem.
Yeah.
So we can ignore it and then later down the line have to come back and have a much bigger demon problem because they've now fested here. Well, more than they already have with the whole this. It wasn't great to begin with, but you know.
And we don't want to let all these people kill each other.
It's like a self-solving problem if you wait long enough. But that's... Yeah, we should figure out the demon problem.
Alright. Well, shall we wait for a little bit or go see the High Priestess?
I guess we can wait because what's the worst is gonna happen?
Enough.
Knock on wood.
Wait up top,
Yeah,
not down here where their friends' bodies might be.
yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Stinky Boy. Here's the corpse of your friend.
Go up top, close the hatch, sit on the bar. just wait an hour and see if anybody comes by.
Okay. Guys, wait a bit. Cinder's disguise runs out.
Alright.
After about 20 minutes, you guys hear this, like, rustling outside. And you see a figure just kind of, like, looking through the window, and then he just seems to spot you and then just dart back down.
You can come on in. Friendly. No strangulation in here.
Just see this halfling with like this kind of short, wavy, dark brown hair just kind of peek around the corner. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm a friend. Are you a stinky boy?
No.
Okay.
What
We're
is
trying to figure
stink-
some stuff out here.
Yeah. Kidding. I
Who are you?
saw one of the stinky boys a couple of days ago.
Uh-huh.
He was down by the farm.
Yeah.
He just kind of like comes in a little closer. Have you guys seen Anaya by chance?
Like an hour and a half ago, yeah.
Where was she?
In the middle of town sobbing.
Okay, so guess that tracks. So she wasn't in her house.
No.
No.
Oh, thank the gods.
Do you know what's going on?
Bits and pieces. I'm answered,
Hold on.
by the way.
Yes, I think we've heard something about you. Oh yes, we heard that you accidentally killed a guy.
Yeah, word travels fast.
I'm gonna insight this guy.
Go for it.
What flavor of not normal does he seem to be?
He just seems to be kind of exhausted.
Mood. Okay.
I was out. I was down to the south of town a few nights ago when I heard some commotion and there was a fire. All the crops were burning, and I went down there and I saw that lady Efi. She's a human, pretty quiet. I think she's a pickpocket. I'm pretty sure she was with the Stinky Boys.
Why are they called the Stinky?
Don't ask. Anyway, Abel was there too. He was a farmhand down there, and they were fighting over a necklace that I guess she had stolen from me. It's a diamond necklace, and I don't know. Abel was holding it, and I don't really know what came over me, but when I got close, I just lost control, and I just... And Efi ran
Did a
off.
strangulation.
Yeah. A lot of that going around, I guess.
Well, what happened to the necklace?
I still have it on me. He just kind of holds it up. It's a very fine looking piece.
Is it new?
I was saving up for it for a while. I bought it for someone.
Anaya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then...
Might want to wait on that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Efi ran off, and then there was something about a... I don't know. The story gets really weird after that. I went to talk to Anaya to try and figure out what happened, but there was something about a robot that was blowing things up in the city near the temple.
Oh.
Somebody
A
said
robot?
A robot?
a metal man.
Weird. When we came
ca-
up, they were all saying each other did it.
You're like a wood man.
Yeah, different
Yes.
thing.
Okay.
Easily confused. Understandable.
But anyway, I went to talk to Anaya. But before I could, there was some other commotion in the streets, and when we got to the city center, Naslin was killing Powell.
Naslin was.
No.
Yeah. She said something about needing to crack down martial law. Said that she couldn't stand for any further violence, and ironically, then she killed him. Howell Best, he was the head of security at Anaya's estate, and he also used to work with Isabel in the militia.
Wow.
So then Anaya went to go talk to her dad, because he was close with Naslin.
Mm-hmm. Did she know that Naslin killed Powell?
Yeah, we all watched.
Okay.
And we went to go talk to Rallner, and then we tried to go talk to Naslin, but she wouldn't come out of the temple. So I went to go get Angia to try and see if she would help. But then we went to Anaya's house because we saw the fire. Angia and I. And that's where we saw Cersei. And she went crazy and ran off. And I hid in the guard shack.
We keep receiving more explanations, and things do not get clearer.
I don't know.
Yeah, things aren't adding up.
That's all.
Especially if people saw Naslin kill Powell, like.
I mean, stuff started getting kind of weird when the Fatal Error got here the first time a couple weeks ago.
What? Wait, what?
The
What?
ship, Phoebe O'Cannon's ship.
Oh.
Oh. Can you give us more info on that? We were actually supposed to meet up with them, and we heard that they went off in the middle of the night, basically.
Well, they're usually just staying up in one of the longhouses to the north of town. I mean, there's Phoebe, there's Cave, there's the Hacketts, and there's also the Idiot.
The idiot?
Also the Idiot. That's his name.
Of course it is.
Is he a gnome or something?
He's a orc.
There
So
are
what?
3 different variations of
That's sad. Moving on.
You said things started getting a little weird since they showed up.
Yeah, I mean, the Stinky Boys started acting up more and more. There were a lot of robberies, I guess, and then there was that whole business with the robot going crazy, and I mean, that's just
What's
kind of
Phoebe
when
doing?
things started. I don't actually know.
Also,
They
the
left,
robot
and then they
was-
came back a couple days ago. They got here about 2 weeks ago, give or take. Then they left after a few days, and then they just came back 1, 2, 3 days ago.
Well, shit.
Perhaps we should go talk to Phoebe.
I think so, because... out of character, did we know why there was a plague going around in that last town we were in? Or was that just...
As far as you guys
random?
were aware, that was just something that happened in that place. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
that was just
It
a
wasn't like
unhealthy region.
a plague and then like a madness. Like, okay, that's just random. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to talk with them. And you said the robot happened today as well, right? Or is that
That
my
was
misunderstanding?
I don't know. The days are all kind of blurred together. It was either yesterday or the day before. Things have just been steadily getting crazier. We stopped getting shipments of stuff not long after the first time the Fatal Error got here.
Okay.
So they're in one of those longhouses.
Yeah, usually.
May I ask why you were looking for this building.
I was just wandering my way back to the temple to try and see if anybody was anywhere. Most of the places are all boarded up or closed down. There's a dead body in the constabulary.
Oh.
I didn't
Who's
really
in
want to.
there?
I didn't want to look. I just saw somebody flop down on the ground next to one of the cells, and I was like, "No thanks. Seen enough bodies."
Can I also do an insight check? But I'm like, how trustworthy this guy
Go for
is.
As far as you can tell, it seems like he's just worried, ill at ease, but
All right, well,
Having a bet.
thank you for the information.
you said Anaya was by the temple.
Yeah. When we
Last that we
left.
saw.
Yeah.
Does she know about her dad?
Yeah. That's why she was crying on the ground.
Okay, maybe I should go talk to her.
Yeah, perhaps.
Probably.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, strangers.
Mm-hmm.
And your name was again? I'm sorry, I just lost track of it.
Anster.
Okay.
Anster Leaf Seeker.
Hamster, not hamster.
Hamster Leafsy.
Hamster.
Hamster. Bye, hamster.
Okay. He just walks off.
I'm sure he gets that a lot. Alright.
I think so too. He's fine with it.
Bye.
Well,
Whoa!
we're gonna talk to a pirate captain.
Yeah.
Like,
They were supposed to talk to start all of this.
yeah. Funny how that works. Shall we?
Yeah. Curious to see what the possible explanation for this is, because this is fucking batshit insane.
I think
Well,
they'll try
do we-
to strangle us.
Do we want to go check the strangled guy that we were just told about before we talk to the captain, or do we care?
I don't
We get-
care.
I mean, we
Sounds
could check.
good.
I mean, how far away would it be?
I don't know where the constabulary is.
That was the building outside of which you almost gooed Celeste.
Oh. How far away is that?
Not far.
Alright, well, sure. We'll make a quick check.
Just, on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way. Go on in there, flop the guy around, and see what he looks like.
Take his pockets.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys-
It comes in with their hands.
No.
You guys go
Remember
over
what I said
there.
about the clay?
You guys go that away direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put in the bag.
Save it for later.
No. Get rid of it.
You see there's just like an open jail cell in this building with a couple of like chests and stuff outside each one. And there is a body just kind of like in the open doorway of one of them. It seems to be an olive-skinned human woman. Light brown hair and a bun. She has the 3 bands that indicate that she is a pickpocket.
Hmm.
And she also appears to have been strangled.
Another strangled stinky boy.
A pickpocket, which that guy just said that Lady Ethy that was down there with Abel fighting over the necklace. You know?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go check our pockets.
You guys find...
Is there any people in here as well? Like
Nope.
in the jail?
Nope.
Okay.
You guys do find something in her pockets.
Oh.
You find a purplish blue, perfect sphere, about this big,
Was not expecting
about
that.
an inch and a half
Ooh.
in diameter. It is the exact same color as the one that Cinder and Millicent have.
Whoa.
Ooh, I want one.
This might also be the source of the crazy.
You don't know that.
I mean, we can try to
I
look
don't
into
know
it at
that.
least.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm
but I
trying
need
to
the
be
hands to touch
careful.
it. That's why the hands are here.
All right. Put it into my bag with your hands.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we see what kind of element maybe it's more associated with? I don't know.
Blue?
Well, they're all the same they're same colors, right?
Maybe I should meditate on it, right? Isn't that what you
Yeah.
guys do?
Hey, Dwayne. Can you sense
Yeah.
anything from this?
Oh yeah.
And we touch them together.
There's something in there. Yeah, no, it's right. That's another one.
Yes.
What?
I don't know what it is, but it's another one.
Okay.
Yes. Do you think it's fine for me to touch? Oh,
What?
yes, I suppose I have.
Oh, why do I always forget that you're there?
Yeah. He doesn't count as an elemental, though.
That's
It's just
true.
a bird.
It's kind of like an air elemental.
That's true.
Oh,
I'll follow that then. I'll concentrate. I'll meditate.
Make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Real hard.
Oh, really hard. Ah. Uh,
Nothing happens.
I don't think anything's happening there right now.
maybe
That
when we're
made me
not
wait.
in a town full of death, you can try to meditate on it with a bit better luck.
Okay. What color was it?
Same as the rest. It's that purplish blue.
Yeah. Ooh.
Blue rock.
Purple blue rock. Purple blue rock. No diamond necklace.
No diamond. Well, he
No,
had
he
it.
had it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had it. I was paying attention.
I thought about maybe trying to identify that and look at it and see if the necklace was fucky.
We
You
can
want to go do
back.
that?
We can go back.
Yeah, we know where he's going.
Do we think that will bear fruit?
I mean, if he's there and we just not stealing it.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Let's go, I guess.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? There's no more dance parties here.
Go back over to the temple. The temple
Luckily,
grounds.
this town isn't very big as we meander back and forth across it a million
Yeah,
times.
it's you've been here for a bit now, but it's probably like 2 hours, but you make your way back over there. It's like noon at this point. You guys see Angya is just sitting on the barrel asleep. You do not see Anaya or Anster.
Hmm.
You still see that gnome nailed up to the pillar.
I'll go over to Angia. Just like tap her.
Ah!
Hello.
What do you want?
Did you see where the other lady went?
No.
Alright.
Maybe back to our house. We kind of know where that is. That's where our bodies we found.
Oh,
The
yeah,
burnt
that's
one?
true.
Oh yeah. I mean, or
I
sure.
don't know.
Hmm.
Do I just head that general direction and look for them?
Sure. Or do
Or
you
shall
want to
we
go
just
talk
go
to the
to
priestess?
Phoebe?
Well,
Or
Oh,
talk
yeah,
to the
Phoebe,
priest?
Phoebe.
Okay, Phoebe.
Yeah,
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
I forgot
Alright.
about that. That's yeah.
Fuck
That's
that
more,
guy.
All right. Well, you guys head up to the longhouse. As good a time as any to take a quick break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back. You guys make your way up to the longhouses. There's a handful of them gathered at the northern part of the city here. Just kind of seems like probably kind of like a hostel situation, like temporary housing for folks on ships that come in. One of them has smoke coming out of the chimney. You assume that would be the one.
Shall we just peek in the window?
Make sure there's no strangulations. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be the trend here.
I'll go sneak up there and look through the window.
Okay, make a stealth check. Yeah, you stealth him.
I look through window.
Poke your head up. You see a very modest, furnished building here. There's like a couple of cots and along the walls, but along the back wall there just kind of seems to be like a little counter where you just see this hulking figure. Looks like an orc, just kind of sitting, nursing a mug.
Is that guy?
Just him.
Check Moses' name again. That other idiot or something.
Also
like
the
that?
idiot.
Also the idiot. Alright. Just go on back to them. The idiot's in there. Also the idiot.
Just him?
Just the idiot.
Did we knock, or do we just barge in?
Oh, we could be
I
polite.
feel like we need. Yeah, I feel like we need answers, and I definitely didn't mean to kill that one person because, well, we just need answers.
Do you feel like also the idiot has answers?
No, but he can at least detail where they've been.
Okay. Let's go knock on the door, I guess.
Gonna go so good, guys.
Mm-hmm. I'll leave the hands inside, okay?
Thank you. Go up and knock on the door.
You knock on the door. No response.
Also the idiots, can I speak to you, please?
There's no response.
Phoebe? Try the door.
It opens.
Push it.
You see this just extraordinarily muscular, like 7-foot tall orc. Just got like fangs that come up out. Kind of small, like little man bun on the back. He's just kind of sitting on this stool, holding like a big tankard, and just looking directly at you guys.
Hi.
Hello?
Hey.
What? We wanted to talk with your crew? Your captain?
Just kind of points back towards town.
They're in town right now. Could you tell us, can you give a more specific where to drink? Could you tell us where you guys went when you left town and came back? Or even why you're here? Like, why in the first place? Okay.
And can you even speak?
Yeah.
Okay,
You just
so
don't
just
feel
checking.
like it.
Okay. Just quick question. Have they been out for a while? Because a lot of the people in town are dead.
Do you care if Phoebe's dead? Okay.
All right. Just final thing. Just do you know what she looks like, or can you just brown hair, red hair? Okay.
Boy, what a big help. All right,
Like-
thank you. I'll just
Blonde.
Oh, okay. Great help.
All right.
Let's
Thanks.
go.
Can I have you all make a charisma saving throw for me?
Oh fucking hell.
Son of a fuck.
Uh,
Oh wait, in the tower,
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why that. Oh, never mind. That was with disadvantage. We just both rolled
Both rolled at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused. All right. Just a second. You guys make your way back to town.
Can we just check the nearest taverns or something to where the longhouses were? Take a quick little peek inside these and.
yeah. Let's do that. Also, by the way, what was the lady's hair color that I accidentally killed?
She was blonde.
Not blonde. But the guy called her a different name inside.
Oh, okay.
He called her
Okay, I was like-
Tabitha.
Yeah.
I was like, did I accidentally kill Phoebe?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure
Not
that
part of
you
the
did.
stinky boys.
Yeah, she's not a stinky boy.
She's not a stinky boy at all.
She's a pirate.
Yo ho.
That's it. That's what they say.
That's what they all say.
Also, Matthew, do we feel anything when that?
Another
Grandpa said poster?
kind of shudder.
Would I recognize it the last time I went crazy?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you all feeling? Because I felt that weird chill thing that made me go paranoid and crazy before.
I feel the same.
I mean, I felt the weird little feeling like the same time, but
Yeah,
fine.
I felt the shimmy. Is nobody gonna start shooting us again?
I just want to make sure everyone's good.
can we? I think we're fine, except for Millicent is fine, but she's extraordinary, actually. Yes.
This
All
is
right.
having
Thank
the
you,
time
Jack.
of her life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Check some taverns along the way, and if anything, we'll just make our way slowly towards the temple, I guess. To Naslin.
Hope for a lead there.
Yeah.
I can at least talk to her about this metal man, right?
Yeah.
All right. Open some taverns. Take a look.
Make investigation checks.
I will guide
Wow.
somebody. Whoever wants
I
it.
mean, it's not worth it. I'm dancing in the streets.
He's doing a very sad Macarena over there.
I will also collect some more bottles of whiskey for myself for the eventual gooing.
All right. You guys
And
go
I'll take
through-
some drinks.
Okay. You You guys go through a few, and then you find one where there does seem to just be this early middle-aged gray blonde human woman with lots of like bands and bangles in her hair, just kind of sitting in a corner at a table. She just has like a keg that she has set up on the table, and she's just like taking draws from it.
Hey,
Oh, hello.
are you Phoebe?
Yeah, I am. Who are
Oh,
you?
wow. Oh, I'm Rook. We
Pleasure
were
to meet
told to
you.
look for you. Yes, likewise. Hey, there's some crazy shit going on around here.
No kidding. Have a drink.
Can I have a little? Yes, can I? Thank you. Myself a little drink. Is it good?
It's okay.
So, what's going on around here?
I don't know. We just got here yesterday. The Hackett's had business they had to attend to, I suppose. I don't know. I saw. I think also stayed back, and Cave went to go do something. I don't know what, but I saw him walking back to the longhouse as well. Late yesterday evening. I don't know. I've just been sitting here, waiting until it all blows over. Had a drink or two or 3 dozen.
Weird. We thought that you guys got here like a week ago.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
Oh, we did like 2 weeks ago, and then we left, and then we came back.
Oh, where'd you go?
Back to Neustrand.
Oh. We were just there to look for you, but you weren't.
Yeah, no, William and Tabitha really wanted to come back for some reason. I don't know, but I've learned that when they want something, you better give it to them, otherwise they'll freak out.
Oh. Did they say what they wanted to come back here for?
No. I didn't
Well-
really.
What do they look like?
Blonde, human, twins.
Are they from here? Like, do you know
No.
that?
They've been on my crew for a few years, but they were in Mintak during the shattering.
Oh. Wow.
They escaped after the shattering.
Oh. Crazy.
Don't say.
And so we heard some. Okay, things are bad shit, obviously. But like, we heard some rumor about a robot coming into town as
I
well
heard
and
something
destroying
about
shit.
that as well. I mean, I see you, big boy, but you're a little
It's a
different.
tree. It's a tree.
Different.
It's tree.
Different
It's not a robot, I guess. Yeah, no, it's wood.
Yeah,
No, there was a metal
and-
man with something glowy in the middle of him burning shit.
Do you know what happened to him?
No, last I saw he was by the temple.
Well, there's waves of madness going through this town because we keep feeling it ourselves.
That's
And
that.
I went a little bit crazy for a bit.
Have a drink. It'll help.
Does it?
I think so.
I guess it can't hurt. I'll just take a swig.
We don't have any sap or anything, I'm afraid.
He doesn't mind.
That's, yeah, I'm just here.
Well, do you know anything that's going on? Anything weird that came in? Like,
Nope.
People just go run around strangling each other for no reason.
Seems that way.
I can
Boy, oh
check
boy.
this woman.
Go for it.
Love that.
I will as well.
Have you heard of the Stinky Boys?
He seems extremely drunk.
Okay.
Yeah. No, those are the ones that the Hackett's work for, I think.
Do you know why they're called the Stinky Boys?
I was just told not to ask.
Ah.
But I gotta know.
Literally, all we're trying to find at this point is literally any fucking reason why this is happening. Like, strange cursed artifacts, weird gem vein that people are mining into. Like, demon somewhere. Like
Well, we saw a weird
Trying to-
fish.
a weird fit. Like
How weird,
weird.
was it?
Well, it was fucking weird. A couple weeks ago, last time we were on our way here, actually.
Yeah, what did it look like?
William and Tabitha like to go fishing off the side during the doldrums, and few as they are. They pulled out this thing. It was like dark red and veiny. It had all these like mutated little like tendrils sticking out of it.
Ooh,
ooh,
what
that
you
doesn't.
do with it?
Well, they yanked something out of it and then threw it back in the water.
Oh, what did they pull?
I don't know. They wouldn't let me see it.
That's that feels like the thing. Who did this?
William and
William
Tabitha.
and Tabitha.
Oh, it's the twins.
The Hacketts, yeah.
Hackett
Where did you say they went?
I do not know. Cave went to
I'll
look
have a
for
look.
him. And then I saw him walking back to the longhouse last night, so I assumed he found him.
Oh, he went back to the longhouse?
Yeah, up where also was.
We only
Oh,
saw
we,
so.
we just came from there. Also was there.
He's not a talkative fellow.
Yeah. He's not very talkative.
No.
Well, people weren't running around strangling each other like last week, were they, when they came in?
I think
So
it
you
was.
guys
It
were-
had already started when we arrived, but no, not last time.
Weird.
Is it even worth bothering the priestess of Emberley, or is she just?
I mean, she's a
imagine
bitch,
she's
but
not
I don't
gonna
know
be
if she
very helpful.
knows what's going on usually.
You know, I try not to make presumptions, but that's just. Follow Emberley, Jesus.
The bitch of the sea.
That she is. Okay.
Well,
You guys have any other questions? No.
So one place we haven't checked is the temple, I guess. Right?
Guess we go to the temple.
Okay. I take that. Funny.
Yeah, sure. I got another one.
Okay. Pull that.
Good one for
All
the
right,
road.
let's go. Thank you.
Yo ho.
Yo ho.
Yo!
Oh,
I was right.
I never
Good job.
doubted it.
Guys, head back to the temple.
Onward to the temple.
Okay.
To the temple.
You see, Anga is just passed out in the mud.
Is she?
That's some good mud.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
is she
I'll just-
alive?
She's alive. She's
I love
just
it.
sleeping.
Let's put my drink next to her. There you go.
Does she seem to be sleeping heavily?
Seems like it.
Can I check her pockets?
Which is noticeably weird because she is an elf. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can check her pockets if you want.
Yeah,
Make an investigation check.
try to without waking her up.
It's fine. I could goo her if she wakes up.
Let's not do that. Guide self.
Wow.
She
Yeah.
has nothing on her.
Oh damn it.
Alright. To the priestess.
To the priestess.
You guys head up to the temple. The
Yeah.
door is not locked.
Go inside.
You go in. You see a lot of like. There's just kind of like a central like main hall, and then doors on all the sides. Most of the doors seem to lead to like vacant bed chambers. And you see just kind of down the hall at the center there is just like a circle of tables with what look like stacked up like rations on them. And there's a person standing in the middle of them.
Hey! What's going on around here?
Seems to be a dwarven woman, thin, dark blonde hair, As you guys approach, you can see she has a handful of piercings and other jewelry. Holy symbol. It just kind of looks at you guys with, like, terror. You see there's a somewhat full chamber pot, like, a few feet behind her in this circle of tables. She's just looking at you.
Are you Naslin? What
Nods.
the fuck's going on? What's happening? What's this metal man? What's going on around here?
Why are people strangling others?
What's with the strangling?
That's a weird method.
What's wrong with you?
Shakes
No
her head.
what? Come on, talk to a fella. Huh? Does this make it easier? I'll do message. Hey, what's going on up there, huh?
You just hear back. Oh, I think I can do this. Yeah.
This is broken, guys. Alright, go ahead. What's going on? What's with the metal man? What's with the strangling?
I am Naslin. My right hand cast a spell on me. I can't leave this circle or speak to anyone, or I will be seriously hurt.
Oh, fuck, you mean your right hand cast a spell on you?
Cersei. He saw that pearl and went crazy.
Oh, yes, alright. Wait, sorry, he saw a pearl?
Yes, the one that metal thing had.
Oh, well,
Did you
what happened
guys-
to the metal thing?
Yeah.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. They're in the dungeon below.
Do you think that pearl's still there?
No. He took it.
Oh.
Cersei took it.
Oh, Cersei's dead, though.
Oh.
Oh, have you been here the whole time?
Yes. Ralnor followed him.
Can I break the little magic circle?
You can. I just can't leave this area, so he left me with enough food to survive, but
Oh, wait, why can't you leave this area?
he put a spell on me.
Do you think it was
Okay.
because of a madness or anything else?
Probably. We were all a little weird.
The town is at each other's throats, so I'm assuming it's just all in one package.
Tinder, do you have locate object, or is it just locate plant?
If I have it, I definitely didn't bring it today. I can say that much.
The one that you used to look for the basilisk breath?
That's plant or animal. If I have object at all, I didn't bring it. Oh, yeah, that's a lie. I have Aelith. I can ask her.
Oh. Want to go look at that robot first?
Are we expecting it to be violent?
Are we expecting it to be violent?
But it seemed to, like, power down once the pearl was removed.
Okay.
There is a place for some kind of power source at its center.
Oh, so it's like dead.
Rock.
But that's my rock.
It's the robot's rock now.
Oh, I didn't give it to him.
What you're going to?
That's not fair. We both have elementals. I want one.
Well, mine keeps me alive, so you can't have this one.
I found
You
this
don't
on
know this
Twitter
guy.
Correct. That's why we should talk to this guy.
I don't know. Give him his heart back, I guess.
Ask where is.
The robot?
Yes.
Down below.
Where is the secret
It
basement?
just points to a staircase. That's pretty... Not secret.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
It's just a dungeon that
Just
they
a
have below.
staircase.
I was expecting this to be like a spooky thing.
It's just a dungeon that they have below.
Alright,
down
let's
to
go
the-
talk to the robot.
You guys go down that away. You see this kind of dark, dank set of rooms that seem to be lit by torches that are no longer lit, so it's just kind of dark and musty. And you see a number of like wooden doors with grates lining a wall. Some benches opposite.
A moment. Relight the torches.
Yeah, there are 4 doors here.
We just look through the grates and
Look through the first one, there's
find a robot.
nothing in there. Look through the second one, you see chained to the walls on either side is a human woman who seems to have close cropped black hair. She seems pretty fit. She just kind of is just like breathing heavily. As you guys lit the torches, she just kind of looks up.
Hey,
Yeah?
are you a Hackett?
No?
Who are you?
I'm Isabel Lauba?
Who are you in this town?
I don't know what I am anymore, but I was the captain of the militia.
Ah,
No.
Alright, 1 second. Hold on. Let's go to the next door.
The priests attacked me and locked me in here. You're not safe.
Yeah, we know that we're not safe.
I came here with
Yeah,
Powell.
the entire
Huh?
What happened to Powell?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's super dead.
The entire town is attacking itself from waves of madness, it seems.
Yeah, I suppose that
They,
makes sense.
they killed Powell and nailed him to a pole.
That feels excessive.
I
I would-
agree.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
We found Nasland's holy symbol on some criminal and brought it to
What?
her, and she got really crazy mad.
But she's just kind of sitting up there. There's a lot of shit going on. Hold on, let's go talk to the robot first.
Yes. Well,
Let me
see
go-
the robot, probably.
What?
Or whatever, you
imagine
can
her.
go for you or something. I don't know.
Can't imagine her. I was wondering, like, was she lying to us? But why would she have sat there with a piss bucket if she was lying to us?
You go down to the next
Checks out.
door.
Yay.
Go down to the next door, and you just hear her say, "Be careful of Buckles."
Buckle.
I'm Buckles.
Yeah, that's
Who's that?
Jinky's boy. Not supposed
I'm
to
sorry.
know about him, but
What?
Jinkies, boy.
A little gnome boy.
you guys look in the next cell and you see similarly chained up what looks like a Warforged. But not like any Warforged you guys have seen before. He seems very haphazardly crafted, very, very creatively put together out of pieces of what you ascertain to be pieces of a crashed gridliner with kind of like long bent bits of metal attached to kind of the center. And you can see kind of attaching all of the various bits and pieces are a number of copper buckles.
Hmm.
And there seems to be like a circular kind of engine at the center. Which is
I
not,
don't want to give him it.
not unfamiliar.
What does it look like?
It just kind of looks like the core that you guys have seen on other Warforged. Especially Roger.
Missing its power.
Seems to be.
Hello, Buckles? Are you
No,
live?
no response.
Alright, I'm gonna go in there and take a look.
Okay.
Can I
I'm
have the
gonna
rock,
continue
please?
holding on to the orb.
Can I have the rock, please?
Why?
Because I
They
want to
just
talk
said
to the
that he's a
robot.
crazy murder man.
He's chained to a wall,
Yeah?
and he likely has more answers about this than other people we've talked to so far.
Unless he's a crazy murder robot.
But it seems
No,
like
just-
it could be.
Then I just
Pretty-
take the rock back out because clearly you can.
I'm fine, he's wrong.
You go over to the robot.
The door to the cell is locked, but
Oh, I'll pick
I imagine
pick
Rook
it.
could pick it. It's not too difficult. Takes a little bit, but Okay, you go in.
Can I start with like inspecting the engine to look for differences from Rogers, because I was pretty familiar on working with him?
Yeah, so it's interesting because it seems like where you were able to kind of infuse with this sort of plant essence, kind of put together sort of a structure. There is such a structure already in place here, but it all seems to be made out of like hollow copper tubing with like valves throughout and seem to eject maybe steam at certain places.
So it's like purely mechanical?
As far as you can tell just by a glance.
Okay, I'll put the rock in.
Okay. You just kind of slot it in and you immediately just feel this pulse. As you see it kind of begin to slowly turn, and it kind of glows this faint blue, and you see the glow just kind of turns into droplets of water coming off of it until there's like eventually a thin stream pouring into all of these copper tubes and just kind of ejecting steam from some of these valves as you see it just kind of like become more rigid, and the head just kind of looks at you and you see these mismatched eyes just begin to glow a faint blue as it just kind of looks at you.
Hello?
You are like me.
Similar, yes. More similar than others.
Different, though.
Little.
And you see just kind of a splash of water just kind of up on the shoulder as you see this kind of, you can imagine like Chaos Zero from Sonic Adventure, just like kind of faintly glowing little, vaguely humanoid figure of water.
Where do you come from? And I'll pull out Zark's boy too, just like...
They just kind of like look at each other. You hear a faint kind of voice coming from the little water thing. I come from the east. From Arakit.
I assumed you did, little one. But who made this body?
I was created by Jinky Dalfoodle. A little gnome man in town.
He did.
He put me together over a long period of time.
I see.
He found this crystal that houses me. After the shattering.
Did something happen to you? You know of a pearl?
Yes. There was briefly something in here that was not. It was not Sayaka. That is me.
Yes.
Zark's boy. Do not get too close to me or I will put you out. I don't think it works that way, but I appreciate a little elemental humor anyway. Yes. Yes. A man broke into the lab, stole the crystal, left the pearl.
Do you know what man?
A human, bald, the small red beard.
Yeah, he's dead.
Good.
I'm gonna insight the robot.
Go for it.
They said you started blowing things up.
It's hard to read. But,
Robot.
I mean, you have no reason not to believe the story, given that you're seeing something that is somewhat like you.
Imagine that might be the pearl, or whatever's in it.
Yes. I felt taken over. I could not control.
Maybe like the guy who tried to strangle you earlier, Ro?
Well,
He
he didn't
seemed-
have the pearl, though.
Maybe people come in contact with it? I don't know. I don't think this guy's dangerous. Especially not when the rock's not in him.
I like to think I am not. Yes, he is fine. Most of the time. Meh.
Most?
What does that mean?
He tinkers too much sometimes. I tinker just the right amount.
Oh. Yeah,
This
okay.
guy's coming with us.
Yeah. All right, Buckles.
Ah,
Let's get you out of here.
Okay.
And I'll go start on his.
yeah.
I'll start on his hand. Yeah.
You can get them off. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is your names?
I'm Rook.
Millicent.
That's it.
I'm Celeste.
They call me Cinder.
Ah. We would be curious to get to know more about this. Yes,
And are you?
It feels like a kinship.
Indeed. We were
Boy.
intending to travel to Arquette at some point. Have you left Haven?
No,
Would you like to?
very much.
Good.
But I need to speak to Jinky.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh dear.
It's part of why you should probably. Okay.
Ah, he has expired.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to say it.
Bummer.
Would you mind helping us fix this problem first?
Sure.
Maybe
like
leave
we
this
gotta
place
find
better
this-
than we found it.
Sounds like we gotta find this pearl.
Yes, the pearl is a problem.
Is it the source of the problems?
I think so. From what
like
we
it's
can
good.
tell, anyway.
Did that one guy's necklace have a pearl on it?
No, it was all diamond.
Alright, great.
The necklace would be really helpful for spells, though.
It was taken by the pearl was taken by the priestess. That was last I saw.
And then,
Oh, yeah, I would.
and then her right hand put her in a box, and then the right hand
And then
died.
Who
So then
did they
he
say
had it.
killed him?
And who killed him?
She said that Raunor followed him, which was Anaya's father. That was the other body that you saw there.
Yeah.
He's dead. There's so many dead bodies.
Is there someone in this next cell?
No, it's just the two of them down here.
Is it? Are you seeing where I'm? I think it's following a track. Like he had it first, and he killed somebody, and then she had it and taken, and
Yeah.
then killed somebody. Like,
Yes.
have we seen enough corpses to follow the path all the way through? Do we know where?
The pearl makes you crazy.
We
Great.
got it that part.
Unless you have strong will.
Hmm.
Or we just throw it back in the
Man.
ocean and be done with it.
That's true.
Hello, could you let me out, please?
Alright, yeah.
Oh, is that Isabel?
Can we check to make sure you have
Yes, that's Isabel.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll check her first. See if
she
she has pearl.
She does not have the pearl.
Okay.
Alright.
yeah, sure.
That would be
Alright.
convenient.
Yes, I think
Sure would.
I'm pretty sure Sursek took it.
Yeah, but he's dead, so.
Oh,
So
Some
whoever
Well-
killed
people are
him.
dead.
well, let's go figure it out.
Yeah,
Right.
just be wary of the waves of madness. Not much to do about it aside from being aware of it.
Okay?
Before dead.
Sorry about your rock, Rook, but we got a friend instead. And it probably wouldn't have worked anyway because he kind of was already taken.
Fine.
There's still the air one, though. Somewhere.
I'll
You
take it.
have one more, one
There's
more
hope.
hope for that.
You just kind of like pat you on the
Like
shoulder.
that?
You are like me as well, but different.
Oh, I could tell.
Can you tell?
I don't
Very
know how,
different
but
there.
impressive.
Interesting.
How could you tell right away? It took me like months for him to tell me.
When he took the shackles off, he had a metal hand.
Oh,
that's
well,
right.
there's
About
that. We forget about that.
Yeah.
I'm trapped in this body right now, you could say.
Weird. We're all trapped in our
Sure
bodies in
is.
some way. Yeah, I don't really know what that
Yes.
means, but okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Figure out what is dead and what is alive. And where the pearl is.
Yeah.
What are we doing with this pearl once we get it?
Destroy.
Gaius's ring?
Ooh,
It
maybe.
worked.
Yeah.
It worked across planes before, right?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, Gaius's ring sounds about right.
What happens if it turns him crazy?
That would be really bad.
It
Hmm.
really would. Well, I don't know a way to destroy it.
We can like send a note saying like, "Don't touch it directly" or something.
Yeah.
I feel like he's of
Use-
strong enough
Use
will.
severed hands to touch
Oh,
it
yeah.
instead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
well,
gonna begin with.
Put it
That's what
in
I
the
was gonna-
hands and send them
Yeah.
hands and all.
Perfect. My dad would be so happy.
I don't think
guys-
so, but he'll figure it out.
You guys make
No,
your
I-
way back to the burned down house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 2 bodies are still there.
All right, let's check those bodies first.
I don't think the
Yep.
pearl's gonna be on any
You
corpse.
you have looked at these already. There is nothing much
Oh,
new
that's
here.
right. That's right. That's right.
That's right. We did first.
You do
Well, where
notice
did what's her face go?
you do notice a couple sets of footprints that you didn't see before that
Ah.
seemed to lead up to some kind of scuffle with these 2.
Try and follow this.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you make a survival check?
Backtrack. Let's see. Someone else, please. I
It
don't know
was
who-
survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that'll do it.
Hell yeah.
They seem to lead to the north, to the
Oh,
long houses.
Oh,
awesome.
to the same longhouse?
He seems to be.
which of Phoebe's
Wow.
crazy?
Oh,
Maybe all
idiot.
the idiot.
I
probably
mean, we
has
already
it.
knew that, like, it started with them, and it just came back around.
Let's go up to the door again. Let's push it.
You
and
see,
not enter yet.
also
again.
is still in there. You just kind of like,
Hi. Hey, have you seen some? Have you seen the Hackett's? The twins, right? Alright, how about this? Have you seen a pearl around somewhere? Yeah? Do you have it? Alright, cool. Yeah, have fun with that. I'll close the door. Alright, so, what are we doing?
Ooh.
that was easier than I thought it would be.
Also-
I could go into that stool or whatever.
Yeah.
Does he
Also-
seem
Maybe.
hostile?
No.
I think he just seems
currently.
indifferent.
But I don't want to approach him since he's 3 times my size and he could break my neck in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
no, he would break you like toothpick.
Yeah.
I hate to suggest this, but
Uh-huh.
go on.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds like everyone's in favor of a ghoul.
I think it'd be great.
Also, by the way, just so we're on the same page, we definitely kill the twins. Like, we're not. we're just lying about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that was we were just avoiding that conversation.
You guys are just,
Okay.
you guys just see the door open behind where you guys are all just gathered and talking right now,
Ready?
and you see him just standing there.
Hey.
Alright.
He
Is
just
this
like
about to get awkward?
reaches back and he pulls out this dark-skinned dwarf corpse and just throws it on the
Oh.
ground.
Hi.
Is
Does
one
that
of
have the
twins?
pearl? Did you nod to my question or his?
Both.
He just pulls out this white, slightly luminescent pearl.
Ah! Hey, that's not... Oh. He had it. Got it.
Did you kill him?
Because he tried to kill you or something?
Ah.
Mm.
Would you mind if we just fix this problem, sent that far away from here?
Come in.
Oh,
He just goes and sits by the bar.
I don't want to follow him in.
Well, he walked away and we need the pearl, so either he comes back or we go to him, one way or the other.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like tossing it up and down. Isabel just kind of like catches up with you guys. What is going on here? There are lots of dead people around the town.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is. You stay
we
right
communicate.
there.
I thought
Serious
we explained that.
problem. Okay. Okay. I will.
I'll go sit down by Guwand.
Yeah, hang tight. Solution imminent.
Just kind of hear him. Two of you are crazy already.
What?
No.
Well, one of those.
Hmm. Yep, 3 of you are.
Huh?
He just kind of like looks at you, Celeste. You talk. You 3 outside.
Okay. I go outside.
Okay, sounds fine to me.
I don't care. Have fun, Celeste.
I'll pull out my
Okay.
bottle of whiskey and
No, I get my I get my meat. I'm like, okay.
He just kind of like slides a mug of ale across the bar to you. To Celeste.
We're outside.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're outside.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I go ahead and take it and just take a swig. Alright.
I think I figured out what happened here, but it's a long story.
Okay, well, we have a theory, so by all means go on ahead.
We'll go ahead and stop there.
Okay.
For the sake of Russ in his Eastern time zone.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you guys will have to wait till next week to get the whole long and short of this delightful little excursion to Haven.
Boy.
And
What a mess it was.
our adventure with Fraser Blue. Until then.
Oh, wow.